those people. Make great deer. Incredible. All right. So look, isn't it crazy? Isn't it ridiculous? What? Crazy. Ridiculous. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it ridiculous? What? Crazy. Ridiculous. Folks. Crazy. Folks. Crazy. Folks. Crazy. Folks. Ridiculous. Folks. 10 feet higher. The wall just got 10 feet higher. That's right, 10 feet higher. I said the wall just got 10 feet higher. 10 feet higher. The wall just got 10 feet higher. 10 feet higher. I said the wall just got 10 feet higher.
I'm building a wall, okay? I'm building a wall. I'm building a wall, okay? I'm building a wall. I'm building a wall, okay? I'm building a wall. I'm building a wall, okay? I'm building a wall.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
Mundane Matt. Sad sack of fat. Mundane Matt, you have made some mistakes, man. Turned into a flagging faggot, now we know you're fake. And hypocritical, more than a bit pitiful. The last time anybody fucked up this big, it was biblical. Now you're pigeonholed, stuck as being styled as a little crying child who continued his denials with a fake and nervous smile while the proof had all been filed. Put your face down on the tiles, Matt, you lost the fucking trial. You must be brain dead, Matt, that shit's apparent, cause you went and killed your job and you're supposed to be a parent. You're a parrot, Matt, just reading others' words and then declaring that the kid belongs to you, although we know your sack is barren. Man, you're a coward, bitch, there's just no help in that. Now it's goodbye, you're getting trampled like a welcome mat. And your excuse is that you've been to fucking hell and back. Been there, done that, Matt, so what the hell is that? You think that that's an excuse? You think we'll see any truth inside the rambling of a fat and flagging goof? You think we'll all ignore the fact that you reported some dudes because you couldn't take the fact they gave no quarter to you? Bitch, man, that's some weak shit. Some he for she shit. I don't believe in God, but I think that you might need Jesus. On top of that, I think you should invest in speed sticks. Then maybe when you raise another stink, you'll get to flee quick. You didn't need to fuck up and amount to nothing. You didn't need to eat every box of muffins. You didn't need to tell stories of almost cutting, but you lost this fucking game, so give Tonka the fucking button. Just don't know.
The moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart, upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Nerevar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. Well, the moon and star come to me through fire and war. Oh, oh. come and look upon the heart. Look upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. Oh, oh, come and look upon the heart. Look upon the heart. Oh, 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 I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Narabar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. Oh, I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Narabar. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god.
Matt. What can I say, Matt? Part 2. Give it a break, Matt, we're getting fucking tired. It's been a long time since you should have decided to retire. Now you're dangling from the wires over burning, mangling fires. Cause it turns out mundane jobbers got some pretty sick desires. Fuck, you like to drink your cum, that might not be your fault. With all the tears you cry, it might be that you're craving salt. But by default, Matt, there is one thing that you need to halt. Like things that seem like admissions of sexual assault, man. You need to take a break, just fucking disappear. Pack up your shit and get your ass the fuck on out of here. That's not a threat, it's simply something that you need to hear. So pack away your pecker mat and open up your ears, bitch. I already mentioned shit about how you got a kid and how you killed your job and what a fucking tragedy that is. And now I hear that you've been auctioning some underwear for bits. So if I ever meet your sister, I'ma tell her what you did, Matt. That's fucking pervert shit. You're fucking perverted. You got into incest just like every fucking pervert did. Were you raised alone by fucking Herbert, kid? Or did your daddy take your innocence and fucking murder it? That's why you play the victim.
I was born on a Dublin street where the Lyle drums did beat. The loving English feet they walked all over us. And every single night when me dad would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out with this chorus. Come on, Schmeckle and dance, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Come, let us hear you tell how you slandered great Parnell when you taught them well and truly persecuted. What are the sneers and jeers that you loudly let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed? Come on, Schmeckle and dance, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killishandra. Come tell us how you slew them all Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus they had spears, a bow and arrows. Over bravely you faced one with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened them damn natives to the marrow. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your white how you won medals down at Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Castration. Time is coming fast, and I think this day is near, when each owning traitor he will run before us. And if there'll be a need, well, our kids will say Godspeed with a verse or two of singing this fine chorus. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your white how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Castration. Come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your white how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Castration.
We're back. This is the Snatchcast, run by a gorilla that can rap fast, another who can draw, and then like 15 fucking lab rats. Brock is getting fucked like he's become a fucking pack rat. Leaf is in the club now, and so Brockus wants to tap that. Briefly taken down by some pathetic foreign sad sack who tried to take the viewers cause he's never fucking had that. This filthy little rusky better gear up in his hazmat. If I were you, I'd cover up your ass crack. And if you're not a massive bitch, then I'm a fucking pacifist. So tell me who you are and then I'll show you just what drastic is. I'll turn you to a masochist, then burn you with the mattresses they throw out at the dump after some accidents from bastard kids. That's an invitation.
Welcome to this little makeshift chimp out, Cuntstream, Snatchcast, something or other.
You did the intro wrong, you faggot. Ooga fucking Ooga cunts. Welcome to the Cuntstream.
Look. All I know is that I've been away for a little while, and I made the horrible mistake of deciding, hey, let's try something different. I'll do this no fap challenge. Boy, was that a bad idea.
Man, you want to know what's worse? Brockus had that enforced on him because of his injury. Brockus, can you jack off yet?
Oh, you did the thing that Fraser Danger told you to do.
You know what? I tried, and guess what? I looked into it. You're supposed to go a month. I didn't last a week.
My shoulder's actually feeling a lot better. I could.
Can you jack off with it yet?
I probably could, but I don't actually want to.
Brockus, you and Jimmy have both been alone for a long time. Have you considered faggotry?
Actually, here's the funny thing. I found out recently by talking to an old friend that that it has actually been a lot less time since the last time I got laid. So, yeah.
What, you were doing the math wrong?
Yeah. I was misunderstanding what year we officially
I thought it was 2 years. It turns out it's been like 2.5 months. I'm just really bad at math.
No, it's actually more like a year and 3 months or some shit like that.
That's still a long time, Brockus.
And you know what? I also, like, you may recall, I found out recently that I was doing the math wrong as well, because I thought it was like 8 years, because that's what I've been saying for a while. And then I looked at the last email I got from my ex, because I was like 1 week after the last time we had sex, and it turned out it was 6 years at that time when we started. So I was wrong. It was 6 years, but now it's technically 8 years. So now it's 8 years.
Oh yeah, now it's 8 years.
Yeah. So
you were saying 8 years at this point 3 years ago. Semaj.
I was wrong. It was 6 years then. Now it's 8 years.
You know what? I'm gonna pretend to trust you on that.
You might as well. Yeah, fair enough.
Is this mine and Semaj's jerk off habits? Is this really this important?
I mean, I'd love to talk about your jerk off habits.
No!
Which hand do you use, Brockus?
My right, the one that's injured. You fucking retard.
Why do you use your right hand when you got the left right there?
How many times I got to tell you, I am not that ambidextrous. Okay. I could do a lot of things.
I
with my
don't
left
think
hand.
you need to be that ambidextrous to jack off with your other hand.
It's pretty easy.
I have years of fucking technique and
it'll feel
strength
different.
built up in
You might
one
enjoy
arm.
it.
Man, I'm sorry. I could get a hand job from a chick who was shitty
Sit on it,
at
make it
giving
numb
hand
first.
jobs,
Give
and
yourself
she'd
a
still be
stranger.
able to make me come because
Look.
she's rubbing my dick.
I'm just going to wait until either A, my shoulder is healed and I have the opportunity to fuck my fuck buddy, or B, my shoulder is healed and I can actually jerk up. Either way, I don't fucking feel like doing it right now. How about we talk about some other shit, like the theme I have in store for the fucking Cuntstream's future OBS events, like a hole in the wall bar theme. How's that sound, Schmeckle?
You know what? Before we get into the topics, you explain whatever the fuck you're talking about. I forgot to have a smoke before we started.
Well,
Overlay.
we were talking like overlay for this, and you want to do like a bar thing, which would be a kind of good idea. I was thinking I'll add to it, and I'll have a little like area inside where the bathrooms are, and there's the women's, and there's a hole in the wall, and you know where that hole is for, and there's Leaf's hoodie just hanging up in the little rack there in the bathroom.
Like I was thinking something along the lines of like our faces, our avatars, and everything like that. They would show up in a broken TV. Why does my neighbor's dog have to be so fucking loud?
Hey, now that your arm's properly healed, you can hold a gun.
Do
I
something
can
never
hold a
tried
gun,
before,
and I'm
like Dragon Ball Z.
Here's the most annoying part. The neighbor is actually yelling at the dog to shut up, and the dog doesn't fucking shut up. It's just like, okay, bring it inside and choke it to death. That's how you solve my problem, okay? Because it's clearly my problem, not yours.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Also,
So-
I think they're yelling at it in Spanish. I don't know.
So we should, since we've been talking over here, we should also say the new guy we got brought here, Dialogue Always, and we're just gonna call you Di for now. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Dude.
Howdy,
I'm
Dad.
old as heck. Say it again? I can't hear you over the dog. My bad.
Yeah, Brockus, kill that motherfucking dog. Oh, we've had this conversation before. It's gone far enough. Put it down.
So thanks for coming on. It's always cool to meet new people, Di. So what brings you on here?
I don't.
I invited him on. Apparently, people have had some misconceptions about you, man.
You mean like?
I don't know what these misconceptions are. I just you made a tweet earlier. I have finally lost my cool. I can only tolerate being lied about and attacked for so long. My patience has its limits.
Yep. Well, I mean, like I said, when I started Dialogue Always, my thing, like I wanted to do like videos and stuff like that, but then I started seeing everybody doxing, doing crap like that, and I can't be part of that. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna try to talk to people and from all sides of the spectrum, try to get points of views and see how far it goes. So I've been trying not to do the whole internet thing where attacking people and cussing folks out and stuff. And
I would like to say that makes you a complete cuck pussy asshole. But go
on. Today pushed my patience with a couple of people, but no, it's good now. I just learned my lesson with a couple of things and then moved on.
We actually have someone in the chat, Tom Leach. He said there's no misconceptions. He used to be balanced. Now he's an extremist.
I'm an extremist. Oh man.
I gotta say, I haven't seen that from you.
It's got to be cool to be something, though. What am I extremist with, though? That'd be.
It'd be nice, Tom Leach, if you could expand on that.
Well, while he's expanding on that, I just want to ask because I'm still a bit confused. So, do you run a YouTube channel or like do you have a blog?
I was setting up a YouTube channel, and actually, before I could even start getting videos going or anything, that's when I'm sorry, y'all crazy dudes started doxing people and and all that stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't want to really be part of that. I just wanted to have like conversations with people, so I started the channel, but I didn't put anything on it just yet.
Why would you be part of it? Like, have you been part of the community or someone's community or?
Well, no, I mean,
you'll have to forgive me because I've never. This is my first time interacting with you.
Yeah,
and I
no.
don't know.
Like I said, I used to do videos a long time ago, and it was fun and everything. But this is when YouTube was a lot younger, and people weren't out, taking each other's heads off for no reason. And so I figured, like, hey, I'm a little older. Let me see if I can start doing this little thing that my dialogue always. And then I don't know. I just don't want to get into the back and forth. Like nothing's ever happened yet, but I just don't want to be part of that thing.
So
apparently Tom said he's being sarcastic. Why would I take myself off of mute? You fucking start again! Fuck!
Gotcha.
No, Brockus. Kill it.
Oh, indeed. So you did okay. What kind of YouTube channel did you do before? Like what exactly was your content?
This was back in the days of like, does anybody remember Dear Black Man? Like a group of black women got together and started making forums about how black men were betraying the race and stuff by dating outside their race.
That sounds like early BuzzFeed days.
Yeah, this was a while ago. And so I was making videos and stuff going back and forth with them. And stuff started getting a bit more serious than I was ready for. And so I just deleted my channel. I deleted everything. And I haven't been on anything for a while. And I just figured, like, try to make a new channel and stuff. And here I am,
Do you know how, do you know what your subscriber count was before you deleted your channel?
About 2,000. It wasn't too big.
So it's a relatively modest channel. Okay, that's fine. So you said that the drama was, or something was starting up that you were being like accused of and all that, and that's why you just decided to just walk away from the channel?
Well, yeah, I mean, it started as like back and forth banter and conversations and stuff, and then a couple of people started getting a little more hype than they should have, and like somebody started posting where I lived and everything and said I was a traitor to my race. And
no, at the point where they start posting your details,
yeah, I was like, yeah, let me
legitimate issue there.
Like, let me go ahead and stop
Tommy Sotomayor right now, like, because that sounds like everything Tommy went through.
The Tommy Sotomayor, I know that name.
He's a black conservative who basically has a pretty decent channel. Some of his ideas are being sad, but he's more reasonable when it comes to a lot of topics. But Tommy Sotomayor has been
well, I mean,
called a race traitor, called it all kinds of crazy shit.
I would say this: the difference between me and Tommy is I don't actually hate black women. Like, he has a deep, dark hatred for black women.
He only has a hatred for the ghetto black women. The night, because he's got 2 kids from 2 different women, and both of them are black women. The reason why he stopped being with them, of course, is because they went from being cool to ghetto as fuck, and he can't stand ghetto black women.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know his life that closely, but I don't know. I've seen his work, and he goes a little further than than I'd like to go. But yeah, it just got a little more serious. Like, people started getting mad and threatening to fight folks, and yeah, I'm not about that life. Then,
well, I mean, you tend to miss the good old days when you just have a basic conversation, and then if someone disagrees with you, they wouldn't try to kill you or punch out your lights or ruin your life. Those days were like, those days are gone. You can't have an opinion. There's a reason why you're anonymous. Which I guess, since I brought this up, were you anonymous back then, or did you have your actual face out there?
I had my actual face. I mean, now you won't be able to find it now because, like I said, I deleted everything. I got rid of the whole thing. I was not gonna. I had to basically get away from all of it. I didn't think it would go that far.
But you said earlier that you just started a new channel, which was like what, a few days ago or today?
Yeah, like,
And
well,
you're saying you already have haters, like
no,
clearly.
I don't have hate. No, it's not about haters. No. It's about like the smallest things. Like, I'll say this probably because I've been watching a lot of you guys' stuff, the Kumite and stuff like that. Where like,
yeah, you're not on the Kumite right now.
No. I'm saying like
I'm not talking.
No, I'm just saying I've been watching a lot of you guys' stuff. And
I know me and Tonka, like, obviously we sound very similar. Our voices.
Oh yeah, no, we all sound like Tonka. I'm not Tonka.
I'm just saying, like every day somebody is talking about getting their life exposed, and again, I'm not about like I just wanted to give my opinion online, but yeah, I'm not gonna risk all that for it. So I just mess around.
The Cunstream account got hacked, and something I haven't made really open is those people probably have my personal information, because I had my bank account hooked up to that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried, man. They didn't get to my money, so.
Oh no, it's not my money. It's just, I mean, I gotta watch. Like, I just don't want crazy stuff to pop up. Like, I'm not saying like anything will happen. Just I'm still trying to decide whether or not I even want to step into that world, and just in case something happens. Not saying something will happen.
Man, what I'm gonna say is, if your name's already out there and shit, your name's already out there. You know, do what you fucking want.
True.
Also, a fakist in the chat just figured out that I'm not Tonka and Brockus isn't Scrub. He's unsubscribed. Oh, I'm sorry, fakist. Brockus and I have been trying our hardest to be Tonka and Scrub. I've never actually seen Scrub in a stream. I know nothing about him.
Brockus with another product here. It's a piece of shit. Don't buy it. $5.99 for 10. I don't know what it is. It does stuff.
Okay, well, Brockus is a little bit that guy, but I'm definitely not Tonka. I'm sorry for holding this fucking illusion in front of all of you guys.
Tonka's a red man from this country. You're descendant of slightly brown people from the Middle East.
That can't be confirmed other than my words.
And the fact that your fucking hair, your facial features all kind of line up with, yeah, I could see him actually being fucking Jewish and or from that region.
Indeed. Sorry, I had to walk away there for a second. Sorry to keep talking about you there, Di. I was just curious, wanted to learn more about that.
No, it's cool. Like I said, I've been talking more on Twitter because it's just something quick. I can go off work and do that, and it's easier there. But go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to ask. I know you left because things were tense and crazy, and fears of doxing and all that. And that was back in off air. You were saying your channel was back in like 2004. Stop you there for a second. Dongwave's back.
happened, but I got kicked out of the Hangout for a bit.
Yeah, and the sound cut out. So fix that, man. Goddamn sound's back.
We're still live. I'm back. We're live.
I know we're still live, but we lost the goddamn sounds, man.
But the sound's back.
Yeah, sound's back.
There we go. Fuck's sake, Dongwave.
I don't know what happened. I
Yeah,
don't know why the
like,
thing
like
kicked me out.
MK Fenris says, Dongwave, you're fire.
Fire.
Victor Rand says, now it really is the Kumite. Fuck you, Victor Rand. I still ain't Tonka.
I did put a little scrub mask on Brockus, though.
Well, that's only appropriate.
Yeah.
There we Dongwave, don't fuck that up again.
I didn't do anything.
Hey, if you fuck that up again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Brockus.
Oh my god. Am I in your cellar now?
It'll only be minorly sexual.
Am I? No, we have to change. It can't be the cellar. I can't be in Schmeckle's cellar. Like, I don't know. Put me in the fucking attic or something. No, I'm too fat for that.
No, Brockus, you won't fit through the fucking cellar door.
Okay, I'm just chained up in his backyard like a fucking dog.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put a nice solid leash on you.
Guys, I don't even get a fucking shelter or a roof.
I'm not even putting a fucking little bowl of water out for you.
Keep your fucking fetishes to yourself, guys.
You see, Dongwave, don't fuck up again, or that's what Brockus has to look forward to.
Let's be decent human beings here.
We're gonna
Jimmy. You know where you are.
New memes coming out this weekend. I don't care. I'm not gonna steal Scrub's bit. That's Scrub's thing. He's the king of infomercials.
Or something.
Schmeckle, you ever watch that video that I sent you? The one about Superman and Batman Jr.?
No, I didn't actually.
Are you talking about Super Sons?
Watching that.
What did you say?
Are you talking about Super Sons?
Yeah.
No, it was something. That actually is the thing. It was something about Superman, Superboy, and Batman Jr. fighting feminism.
I think it was Damian Wayne, the only cool Robin.
What? How much pot have you been smoking?
None.
Are you
apparently.
kidding? The only non-cool Robin was fucking Tim. Fuck you. Fight.
Maybe I should start smoking pot, and maybe I'll understand your logic.
No, Dick Grayson was a cool ass Robin, even though he did some really fucked up things later on as Nightwing. And Jason Todd was pretty cool ass Robin, although he was originally a carbon copy of Dick Grayson, and they kind of turned him into the violent Robin later.
Well, if anybody's seen the latest,
whoa, 1 second. Dan S says, I thought the white gorilla rapper was taking a break from tubers. The fuck is Schmeckle doing here? No, I haven't been taking a break so much as just
drunk.
Yeah. And actually, it's actually the opposite, to be honest. I've been cutting back on my drinking, and it's been the nights when I'm not drinking that I've been neglecting to show up.
And every time he gets drunk, he beats me.
Well, now, even when I'm sober, I beat you, Brockus.
Yeah, but you beat me a little more viciously.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I get drunk, I get jealous of your gigantic micro penis, and I just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, like when you're sober, you just you grab like a coat hanger or a fucking belt or something. It's fine. It's fine. But then when you're drunk, I don't know what happens. I don't know where you got it from, but a wrench, a screwdriver, and a plunger comes out of nowhere.
I don't own a toolkit or a toilet, so I don't know how this happened.
That's why I'm confused.
Well, at least Fakis there agrees with me about.
I do have one question, Schmeckle. You sent me this picture of
own a toilet?
No, you sent me a picture of a furry to put on the stream.
I did not do that.
Yeah, you sent me this wolf furry.
I will pull up our DMs to disprove that.
Well, it's here. Is this someone I should be expecting? Because I've moved him down and put Semaj in his place.
I said Snofox was going to be showing up, so I did send you a picture of a furry, actually.
Yeah. Is this Fox guy coming, or?
Looks like he's probably not.
Should I gas this furry?
Even if he does show up, replace him with Jimmy, because Jimmy's much more important.
Samaj has already been replaced. He's already been replaced with Semaj.
Semaj has been replaced with Semaj. Gotcha.
But what about this? What about this Fox? Let's get rid of him. Gas the
he doesn't appear to be here. So get him the fuck out of here.
Chat, press 1 to guess the furry.
Yeah, if you cunts hate furries, as every good-hearted American, Canadian, Brit, the other countries should be. Guess the furry. Hit 1. You're not seeing anyone in chat because there's a delay, motherfucker.
If I was to gas anyone right now, it'd be Pino.
There's one.
No, Robin was not
There's
a child sex slave.
Dan S says, "Cool, Schmeckle. Sorry, thought there was some hospitals going on in your friends' families." Yeah, no, I'm not taking a break. I wasn't gone because of anything serious like that. I just disappeared for a couple days. It happens.
Well, that and I also disappeared for a couple days, but I mean that's.
Nobody cared about that, Jimmy.
Apparently, which is fine.
Yeah, you're the one with the talent and shit, but nobody cared about that.
Yeah. Chaos typed in 350. Which is either a joke.
See, Chaos, it's much better if you type in 350 into like the donation box that sends us money and shit.
Which, unfortunately, that's not the super chats. We don't get that. Not yet.
Yeah, well, we gotta get those fucking Streamlabs fucking donations.
Oh, that's true. Which reminds me, since we have 29 people watching right now, hey, thanks guys for tuning in and watching. Love to see it. If you can, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. There, I did my shelling. Give me food.
You're not supposed to be the one he mistreats.
You're still not getting fed tonight. You know that, right?
Damn it.
You can have a semen milkshake like usual.
Fuck you. No. Ew.
You love them and you know it.
I'm not touching that.
It's not actually a milkshake. It's just my cum and it's milk.
Gross.
It's a good source of protein.
I think he
get
just
some protein.
It's why he's such a big, strong boy.
Schmeckle, you just want to be looted.
Jimmy?
You're jealous of the girls.
Jimmy, you know you're not going to lure me.
No, I'm not.
You don't like drawing the dicks.
No, I don't. That's Max Bear's job.
The one time you eluded me, you drew a big sensor bar instead of a dick. By the way, I will point out it was a big sensor bar. I may or may not have demanded that it was a big sensor bar.
You definitely did demand that.
I certainly did.
I distinctly remember that conversation.
To be fair, I did so live.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was not a behind the curtains conversation. And by the way, actually, Jimmy, for the next one, if you want to elude me, I will send you an accurate picture of my dick.
Nope. No.
Jimmy, it's already in your DMs.
I'm not. What? No. Why?
Yeah, and see, originally he drew me with no dick. And then I made him add a gigantic dick. A gigantic sensor bar.
Well, YouTube has its limits. So
Chaos says that's the second time Schmeckle said that to me. LOL, would donate if I was currently employed. Get a goddamn job, Chaos. I need some money.
You help us stay alive. Donations are plenty.
Now I've always wondered about this picture.
Yeah.
Is that fucking triangle thing that Wrath is sitting on like a typical fucking bondage type thing?
Yeah. The horse? Yeah.
Oh, it has a name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I recognize that thing from Honey Select.
Is it Honey Select or Honey Pop?
I don't know what
Honey Select.
I don't know what either of those things are, but
well, that's because
that's like a thing, like as a bondage thing. They just make you sit with your balls on a spiky triangle thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you look for pictures of it, you're gonna find mostly women on there.
I'm not gonna look for pictures of it.
Yeah, it's usually a girl thing.
Yeah, usually. But I figured it'd be such an uncomfortable thing that
it looks uncomfortable.
It would be.
Plus, you were very generous with Raspulge and originally gave me nothing, so...
Well, yeah.
There's a reason you've had so many beatings, Jimmy.
Well, I mean, I think you were more upset that this picture was for the reason your Twitter got suspended.
No, the reason my Twitter got suspended was the Liz porn. Just when they looked, the only issue they saw with it was the fucking banner.
Yeah.
They didn't look at the 2 asshole fucking porn video. They looked at this and the censored version of this. Anyway, well, we should probably slip into one of the topics that we were actually going to talk about.
At least try to.
Now, Dongwave, I sent you the link. I'll post it in the side chat again, since I think you,
Well, see, the problem with the side chat is for me to look at it, it goes on stream.
Okay, so you know what? I'll just DM it to you. Yeah. There's a nice little what do you call it? Tweet chain from a chick called Designmom. I've just sent it to you. If you could pull it up, it's an interesting read, to say the least.
Designmom?
Yeah, at Designmom. Object of Hate says, how's the subs graph looking? Object of Hate, not good.
Yeah. It happens. But not everyone knows that we're here. So
to be fair, we have hired on some bigger names recently. I mean, tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST, we have a new, not a new, it's the second episode. But the second episode of an ongoing show that will be me, Brockus, and Miss Misa, and very often, Irate Bear.
Okay. Good.
It's gonna be fun. We get to talk to British people.
So, Brockus, thank you for screen sharing, but we're actually we're on OBS now, so Dong needs to pull it up so it's actually visible.
I was waiting for a chance to jump in and tell you it's up.
There we go. So, she starts with, I'm a mother of 6 and a Mormon. And the Mormon part makes it unsurprising that she's a mother of 6. I have a good understanding of arguments surrounding abortion, religious and otherwise. You're a Mormon. You have a good understanding of whatever your husband, father, whichever one
cult followings
told you to be. It told you to have. I've been listening to men grandstand about women's reproductive rights, and I'm convinced men actually have zero interest in stopping abortion. Here's why. And as you can see, in the screenshot you're pulling up, can you see her face there on the side?
I can do this.
Yeah, pull that. Like, clearly, she is a sexpert. She is well versed in the ways of non-Mormon religious sex.
Well,
she's read every page of the Karma Sutra.
If she's a Mormon and she's a mother of 6, are all 6 of them hers?
To be fair, well, if she's a Mormon, yeah, they're all 6 of them are hers, and she she pumped them all out within like 6 or 7 years.
No, Mormons can have multiple wives, though.
Yeah, I was going to say the Mormons have multiple wives, and that's why I'm saying, are they all hers? It's very likely...
that's actually the Mormons did polygamy like 50, 60 years ago. They don't, at least in Canada. I don't know about the States, but they don't so much do that no more.
Yeah, we still have that kind of Mormon down here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like outside of Salt Lake City.
Oh yeah, there's a TV show, Sister Wives, that goes on about it, where like this one dude has like 10 wives or something crazy like that.
Yeah. See, I actually used to have Mormons. I invited them, believe it or not. I didn't actually invite them. I asked for a free Book of Mormon, and it came with Mormons showing up at my door. But I gave them permission to keep coming back. And that was one of the questions I asked them, and they said, no, that's like an old thing. We don't do that no more.
Well, they probably tell that to people to just not scare them off, but yeah, they do that.
I guess, yeah, they could just be lying.
I can almost guarantee you they're lying.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're trying to convert people to Mormonism, that's like a selling point, right?
They're using they're like a specific branch of the Mormon Church, like they're a little sect, and their specific Canadian Mormon Church group doesn't do that at all.
Yeah, I have no idea. I just know I signed up for a free Book of Mormon and they showed up.
Yeah, that was your
I wanted the book so I could fucking read it. It was free. I figured, yeah, fuck, send it here. Then it came delivered by 2 Mormons.
Of course it did. They want to make sure you're going to actually like give into their cult and all that.
Man, I was gonna read the goddamn book. Isn't that enough?
You have to convert and join our people. Stupid fuck.
We're gonna continue with this this Twitter chain, or we're just gonna rip on Mormons? Because I'm happy with either, but
we should probably continue with the
train.
Well, we certainly can. Brockus, do me a favor. Pull it up on your screen. And also read it, since you're one of the few. Wait, yeah, me and you and maybe Dom. Actually, Jimmy might be the only illiterate here. Dyslexic. They're a different thing.
Yeah.
Dyslexic. But Brockus, pull it up so other people can see it and so I don't have to read it.
Okay,
but other people can already see it through the OBS.
Yeah, but I mean, so the people in the Hangout can see it and read it without the delay. I don't want to have to read it because I really have to piss and I'm going to be walking away in probably 30 seconds. So yeah, Brockus, pull it up. Do your screen share thing that I told you off for 5 minutes ago.
Give me a minute. I had to fucking restart some shit because I've been having connection issues. There we go.
He's really not good at things.
No, I was having connection issues, and then I fucking got...
I wasn't talking about you. Why does he always have to mean you, Brockus? You failure.
You always mean me.
Yeah, I do always mean you. Dan S. says, who is the Trump avatar? That's Donald Trump. He's your president?
That's me. I've been using this the same. So it's a long story, but my username used to be the Dongled, and then I switched to Dongwave for a meme and liked it better, so I kept it. But I always used what's his name? Ben, the comics guy. I always used Trump drawings from him for my avatars. Ben Garrison. Yeah, Ben Garrison. I always use Ben Garrison Trumps for my little avatar. I don't know why. Meh.
Your thing. Meh.
All right. So connection to the first. Well, actually, let's start with the first one. I'm a mother of 6 and a Mormon. I have a good understanding of arguments surrounding abortion, religious and otherwise. I've been listening to men grandstand about women's reproductive rights, and I'm convinced men actually have zero interest in stopping abortions. Here's why. If you want to stop abortions, you need to prevent unwanted pregnancies, and men are 100% responsible for unwanted pregnancies. Bitch, lie! Lie some more, bitch!
No, for real, they are. No, they're fucking not. Okay, I have legitimately heard several stories where fucking guys got in a situation where a chick poked holes in condoms or intentionally wanted to get fucking pregnant and said that they were on the pill, but they didn't say they were, but they weren't actually on the pill. Whatever the case is, I know a few people that got caught in that trap. Perhaps you are thinking, it takes two. And yes, it does take two for intentional pregnancies and unintentional pregnancies, you dumb cunt. But all unwanted pregnancies are caused by the irresponsible ejaculations of men, period. Wrong. You're 100% wrong on this. Don't believe me? I really don't. Then let me walk you through it. Let's start with this. Women can only get pregnant about 2 days each month, and that's for a limited number of years.
Ejaculate responsibly.
Shit. I don't.
Back to why?
I've legitimately.
When and why the fuck did Leaf get here?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Leaf, welcome.
What's up, Tom?
Leaf, wear bells when you show up. Don't ever surprise me with that voice. I thought my kid woke up.
You done fighting with the Russian Spurg on Twitter?
Oh, yeah, I did stop. I don't actually know if that was even fighting. It was it was retarded. But he stopped responding to me, I think. I didn't really keep paying attention to the guy.
Leaf, your voice dropped immediately once I said don't ever surprise me with that voice, and I'm very fond of it. Can you keep the lower voice?
It's gonna only really last until I feel like better.
Well, then stay sick. Stay sick, Leaf.
That's horrible, Schmeckle.
He said the same thing to Opal. Don't worry. He's got a problem with women's voices.
I have no issue with women's voices. I have an issue with girls' voices.
Schmeckle, how much Rule 34 porn of Dr. Girlfriend do you have?
He has a lot of it. Don't worry. He's been sent so many files, nobody actually knows how many.
What is Dr. Girlfriend?
Oh my god! Watch
Holy
Venture
shit! You've never seen Venture Brothers?
I've seen Venture Brothers. I don't remember.
Remember the Monarch's female?
The Monarch's girlfriend, Dr. Girlfriend.
Oh yes, yes. No, okay. I do remember her. I do remember her.
Smooth talking jackass.
I'm not really familiar with the Venture Bros. I know it's like a Johnny Quest knockoff.
Oh, not just the Johnny Quest knockoff. It fucking makes fun of every 80s and early 90s cartoon.
Yeah, I've only seen a couple episodes. I do remember the Monarch and his girlfriend though. But I'm not familiar with it.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. Leaf, I think you actually had said something about this particular conversation.
I don't remember doing that. I really don't.
No. It was Nakoko, not you.
Yeah, probably. In person, Schmeckle.
You're both women I employ. You're all the same to me.
You're just a gash that he don't give a shit about.
Brockus, don't think you're any different. You're full. I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, I'm just, but I'm not a gash. That's the difference.
No, you do rank slightly higher. I will give you that. But anyway, Brockus, can you read this out in your best gash voice?
I'm just gonna end up doing my Dr. Girlfriend impersonation.
Do it, yes, please.
That makes 24 days a year a woman might get pregnant. But men can cause pregnancy 365 days a year. In fact, if you're a man who ejaculates multiple times a day, you could cause multiple pregnancies daily.
I don't think this bitch has ever actually studied biology because
in theory, a man could cause 1,000+ unwanted pregnancies in just 1 year. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm married now. My sex life is garbage. I used to do quite well. I used to fuck a lot of women. it would take a lot to to cause 1,000 unwanted pregnancies in just 1 year. You would have to fuck essentially 1,000 women, because I really doubt you're going. All right, I'm gonna knock you up, and 9 months later, I'm gonna knock you up again.
Most of my exes got pregnant after dating me.
She's not wrong. In theory,
I just
a man could cause 1,000+ unwanted pregnancies in a year. He'd just have to fuck something like 3 women a day, every day,
I just
and impregnate all
If
of
you think about it, was it Attila the Hun or Genghis Khan? Genghis Khan, like he spread
both
a
of
lot,
them essentially look the same.
spread a lot of seed.
Oh, sorry, you said Attila. I thought you said Attila.
I want to
Never
know.
mind.
I want to know how she's a fucking New York Times best-selling author. What fucking book
You'd
did
be
this
so,
bitch write?
You know how fucking easy it is to be a New York Times best-selling author. I mean, it's not overly easy, but as far as
What fucking book?
being a writer goes, it's
Right.
not difficult.
But what book did she write?
If you can get published, you can be a New York Times best-selling author.
But who would want to buy her books? I don't understand.
Mormons.
I can
Probably a
almost
Mormon book.
guarantee that either her books are Mormon-based, feminism-based, or nothing to do with the bullshit she's spouting. Based.
Okay, wait. Can I just point out it's confusing for me to hear that anyone who is subscribed to an actual fucking religion calls themselves a feminist and says shit like this, because almost every religion had this whole rule of no women.
Mormons are very close to Jehovah's Witnesses in being particularly disallowing women to do, like, they're very close to Puritans.
Yeah. And the only thing that's more extreme than Puritans at this point is, Islam and other extreme religions.
Yeah, Mormonism, it was one of the reasons I found this so entertaining, is the fact that she does come from one of these religions, and she apparently is still with one of these religions.
Yeah,
and she's taking this feminist route, and those two are less than complementary.
She's the liar Sarsour of her fucking religion at this point, is what I'm going to go ahead and say.
Yeah, see, Linda Sarsour is
full of shit.
Yeah, full of shit, but just blatantly full of shit. Like, I don't think she actually subscribes to Islam.
Oh, she does. And she's trying to convince the entirety of this country and yours to basically subscribe to Islam as well. She wants everyone to become Islamic so that she can actually enforce various fucking Islamic rules on everyone and everything. She's just using feminism and intersexual feminism as a fucking goddamn mask to achieve her goal, which for some reason
I tend to see it as the other way. I feel like she's using Islam to kind of do the feminist shit.
Oh no! You go back years on her Twitter account. There was a bunch of controversy.
Dude, look at it. Look at it this way. No woman who's sitting out there pushing feminism is actually subscribing to the real teachings of Islam.
No woman who is subscribed to feminism is going to advocate for the removal of another woman's fucking clitoris simply because she is talking out against Islam. This is what I'm talking about.
I get shit like that. She's definitely a hypocrite. But I'm thinking it's more the feminist side than the Islam side.
Suit Yourself actually did a video on this a couple of years ago, and he pointed out that people like Linda Sarsour are actually full of shit, and they are lying to the people that they are preaching this garbage to, because it does specifically say in the Quran that you can lie to people in order to bring them to Allah.
The way I'm looking at it is, if you're deep into Islam and also a feminist, feminism ain't so loud as far as Islam goes, right? I don't think she would. I don't think Linda Sarsour is the type to risk her life over that type of shit.
No, you're missing the point here, Schmeckle. She is, whether being controlled by someone else or doing it on her own, but given approval by some fucking Islamic, head of the religion or something like that. She is using feminism as the mask to convert people to Islam. That is what she's doing. She is lying to everyone and anyone she can to convince them to come over and convert. That is the actual mission of her goal. Should they not convert, she berates the fuck out of them and makes them feel like shit, and basically social suicide and all that stuff. That's what Linda Sarsour is constantly fucking doing. Everything she does is in the name of Islam, but she constantly disguises it as something the fuck else, which is why you might think that it's actually the opposite and she uses Islam as a disguise. No. It's the reverse. She's using everything else. Being a Democrat, being an extreme left-winger, being a feminist, an SJW, all that stuff. She's using that as the mask to convert people to her religion. Thus, the control can sweep across the world. It is one of the most obvious plays you can do. This is basically Russian double spy shit.
Well, there's the one angle is that we can assume that she's putting on an act. There's another angle in that she actually believes what she thinks, which is, I think, is a far more scarier outcome if that was the case.
Yeah,
there's nothing more
that she's just retarded.
Well,
there's always that possibility. But I don't think so.
It's probably both.
I'll give you another example. Is that they did a little survey asking about like different passages in the Quran, asking various different Muslims, and surprise, surprise, most Muslims don't even read their holy text. Because the
religious people don't read their holy text. That's almost everybody.
Good point. And there are plenty of Christians out there who don't read the Bible. And let's be honest, these are very old books written in very old languages, translated into English, and even the English translations are awfully boring. Not everyone is
contradictions. They're also gigantic contradictions, like all of them. So you can find anything in any book to fit whatever narrative you're trying to push. So in honest belief, she could both be a feminist and a Muslim because she read the Quran in her way.
Well, or just read passages. I mean, we can't rule out the fact that she actually means what she says.
Are you guys still talking about vagina cults?
No. We're talking. Well, sort of. I mean, we're talking about the cults that cut off clearises. But
we deviated a little bit because I brought up fucking Linda Sarsour as an example.
So technically, you are still talking about vagina cults because she is a feminist. Okay.
well,
what's your problem with vagina cults?
She hates them.
I'm not a feminist, my dude. Actually, the first interaction I had with a feminist was them telling me it deserves to be killed and raped by white men. So I'm good. On that, I will never join that fucking vagina cult. I'd rather die.
That is a very bizarre form of logic. So
really.
It is kind of like, well, I mean, was this one interaction? Like,
no, it was multiple horrible interactions with feminists. Actually, my fucking university teacher, when I was taking my university entrance course in high school, was a feminist who kept pushing test tube babies and the wage gap shit. So I don't understand why people have such an issue with me not being a feminist. It's not really bizarre to have horrible interactions with them and say, yeah, I don't want to be a fucking part of this, because it's bullshit. A lot of the shit they spew has either been completely debunked, or they just call everything fucking sexist or whatever. I'm not part of that.
Like, there's a very sexist statement this woman is saying that every one of the unwanted pregnancies that has ever happened is 100% the man's fault only.
this kind of shit too. I can't deal with this shit. Fuck.
You can't deal with it, and yet you had an entire Facebook page and then a second one
I had
dedicated to talking about this garbage.
And it tired me out, Brockus. I was constantly wanted to fucking kill myself.
There's a lot of very, very vocal and passionate people in favor of feminism. I actually remember growing up, and it was everywhere. Like it was in the schools. They were always talking about it. When I was really young, it was there. Of course, it didn't help that also my mom was a feminist, and so I had to hear it at home along with hearing it at school. So, yeah.
Oh, I used to walk my fine line of fucking stupidity myself. But in my youth, as I've pointed out, I actually was left fucking wing Democrat, liberal, all that bullshit.
You know, I don't think it's a walk of stupidity.
Oh, it is. It's definitely you have to learn.
I think it was a walk of indoctrination.
No. Well, for you,
wait.
I think for you as well. This has been going on for quite a long time, and it's been around for my entire life, and since what was the last wave of feminism? I mean, they shut up, but then they went into the schools.
Well, and yeah, that's actually when we were actually born was when they started taking it to the schools, because feminism just wasn't working in the 1970s with their fucking their massage circle things that were actually nothing more than disguises for massive fucking orgies and shit, which started in the 60s, by the way. And in the 1980s, they started actually implicating a bunch of feminism-based fucking classes in various different colleges, mostly not the Ivy League stuff, but like the universities that you would go to try to get to the Ivy Leagues. Like you do 2 years here, and then you can transfer to Harvard or some shit if your fucking credits are good enough, all that stuff. But that was happening in the 1980s.
So the,
in the 90s, it went nuts.
I'm just all I'm saying is that it's a wonderful thing that some people are fighting back on this, but we really think about it, it's like it's a failed attempt. It's everywhere. It was even in the Hollywood and cartoons and stuff back. Well, not really so much cartoons thing, but you sort of got the hints of it. We saw more like female superheroes and our emphasis in that. I mean, that was, like I said, it was pretty much everywhere.
But I call it I call it the walk of stupidity because the way I actually went about everything, like I said, when I was a kid, I was convinced to be a left-wing Democrat. My own father, basically one of those anti-government type people, a very left-wing fucking liberal and all that shit. His views have changed over the years for a lot of stuff, but he's still essentially on the left. I call it the walk of stupidity because I look back at how I was when I was a kid and I fucking realize how goddamn stupid I was. Because when I got to being a teenager, somewhere around 16, I was convinced to become an anarchist. So I actually became an anarchist. But when I started thinking for myself somewhere in my early 20s, that's when I realized, okay, you're all full of shit. Fuck you. This is the stupidest goddamn road to actual intelligence I think I've ever had to walk my entire life. I can't fucking believe you're all dumb. Every one of you, the right, the left, the center. Fuck you all.
You're doing okay over there, Brockus.
Make sure you don't hurt yourself on all that edge.
I hate politics. I despise politics.
I mean, I made some mistakes in my life, but at least I can say I was never a fucking anarchist.
Oh, I can't.
Well,
say
there's
that I wasn't an anarchist.
Yeah, I mean,
there are just some things you don't admit on the internet, Brockus.
Oh no! Well, okay. Look, if Dankula can get away with actually admitting that he used to be a communist,
Hey,
I can get away.
If we're done with this Mormon chick, can I take it off the screen or?
We're pretty much done because like those first 3 sentences were.
No, Brockus, it gets way worse lower down.
There's so much there, though.
Keep going.
Scroll down.
Listen to Schmeckle.
Fine.
Read the damn tweets. Make my headache worse, but
it gets bad, Brockus.
Oh my god.
All right,
sorry to derail.
At the one you're fucking hovering over.
I know. Shut the fuck up. And though their sperm gets crappier as they age, men can cause unwanted pregnancies from puberty till death. So, just starting with basic biology plus the calendar, it's easy to see men are the issue here. Oh,
or sluts. It might be sluts.
I swear that was.
But it's probably men though.
She brought up biology and doesn't seem to understand it at all.
It's more in health class.
Well, again, look at that goddamn face, Brockus. Look at that pretty little face.
True, it's a face I want to punch. But what about birth control? If a woman doesn't want to risk an unwanted pregnancy, why wouldn't she just use birth control? If a woman can manage to figure out how to get an abortion, surely she can get birth control, right? Great questions. Oh no, they're kind of dumb, but they're very interesting questions.
Oh no, to be fair, if you want to avoid pregnancy, use some type of birth control. Condoms, fucking pills, use something.
Get to the next tweet. Get to the next tweet. This gets. I got something for this. Holy shit.
Modern birth control is possibly the greatest invention of the last century, and I am very grateful for it. It's also brutal. The side effects for many women are ridiculously harmful, so ridiculous that when oral contraception for men was created, it wasn't approved.
Now, wait a moment. The effects of pills on men, which suppress an entirely different thing, are not indicative at all of the effects on women. Something that suppresses sperm is not equivalent to something that makes the eggs not take in sperm, though those are different pills with different functions. If one was dangerous, that doesn't mean the other is.
She is specifically only talking about birth control pills because condoms and sperm.
Well, no. I'm getting that, but male birth control pill, they do exist. Those not being approved for men, those not being approved for the public means that those sperm suppressors or whatever were dangerous. They don't suppress. They don't have the same effect. They don't do the same thing.
Yeah.
As female.
We'll get to that in a second.
You're missing the big thing here though. If we rewind back to the beginning of this, she's a mother of 6. Why?
Oh yeah.
The list of side effects was about a third as long as the known side effects for women's oral contraception. And of course, there's an article for birth control there. I'm not going to click on it. Fuck you.
Oh, 1 second. Furry and Finley in the chat says best way to make sure kids don't happen. Just don't fuck. Furry and Finley. That's not an option for some of us adults.
That's a 100%.
It's an option for Brockus and.
It's a 100% guarantee that kids are not.
And Dong, Daya, hey, you guys fuck.
Of course.
Married, so of course.
Why is that even?
There we go. So yeah, 3 out of the 6 of us. That's not an option. The other 3 apparently are just fucking great with it.
There's a lot to unpack just in that story, but I'll simply point out, in case you didn't know, that as a society, we really don't mind if women suffer physically or mentally as long as it makes things easier for men. Fucking lies!
I would like to say, actually, Gaia, feel free to cut in at any time, because I feel like you have a very different view from a lot of us.
Oh, on this? No, she's crazy.
Okay.
No, I'm waiting for something to actually argue with, but this woman is insane. She's yeah.
The topic after this is Tonka versus Jim. You might have some fun with that one.
But good news, man. Even with the horrible side effects, women are still very willing to use birth control. Unfortunately, it's harder to get than it should be. Birth control options for women require a doctor's appointment and a prescription. It's not free and often not cheap.
Actually, here in Canada, birth control does not require a prescription or appointment.
I just want to point out something.
Not free, but I think it is fairly cheap.
This chick
this chick is legitimately saying this about birth control, and let me just go
No,
ahead and point out.
She lives in my fucking state. I know for a fact this stuff is cheap here.
Brockus, you've read the title of the stream. You know where she's going with this.
Oh no, I understand. The point I was just making, however, is I live in the very fucking state she lives in.
Well, then you might be next on her list, Brockus.
For her to claim that it is not cheap is a fucking lie. I have had several very poor ex-girlfriends who fucking had no trouble with no money getting birth control pills.
I've had ex-girlfriends, again, I'm in Canada, but I've had ex-girlfriends who I bought the pill for because I don't like condoms.
I don't give a flying fuck about your personal experiences when I'm making a comparison, pointing out she's full of lies!
No, what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty cheap everywhere.
It is actually.
It's probably more expensive here than it is there. Just we also make more than you guys do.
It probably also depends on what it is. Like some things are covered and some things aren't. And if she's trying to buy something that's not covered, then she'll have to spend a lot more money for it. But other than that, yeah, if she just
birth control.
If it's just
the pill worked for me. I mean, I didn't take the goddamn pill. The women did, but I haven't used condoms since age 15, and I didn't knock a girl up until age 22, and I feel like that's because the chicks were taking the fucking pill.
That's part of the reason.
Oh, so there was one chick who was on what's it called, Depo-Provera or something like that, injections that made her.
At some point, I'm gonna stop reading these fucking tweets just because, like.
Well, no, yeah, you can skip a bunch of them. Skip down until you see the word castration.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the word castration comes up at one point, and that's when it becomes real interesting.
How many fucking tweets is this bitch? Like, I just. Oh.
Actually, no, start with that one you were just highlighting. Now, keep in mind.
Now, keep in mind for the truly condom-averse men also have a non-condom, always ready birth control built right in, called the pull. Oh my god!
Yeah,
the pull-out method. Really?
Apparently, it's 96% effective, and to be fair, that's what I did.
Well,
I pulled out instead of using a condom, and it worked for a while.
I watched again.
And to be fair, the chick I did knock up, the missus, I did come right in her.
I swear to you,
I did not use the pull-out method. But also, MK Fenris pointed out that it's been half an hour since I've sexually harassed anyone. Man, Diet, you looking fine today, babe.
What were you saying there, Di?
No, I was just saying, like her health class, everybody got pregnant. It has to be because there's no way she sat through any class that says any of this and came out and was like, "Yeah, this will stop me from getting pregnant."
Well, it seems weird to me. Like that's a link to a Planned Parenthood, article or whatever. I haven't checked out the link, but 96% effective. That's what they're giving. I don't think there's any way pulling out can be 96% effective.
Oh my god, do I?
Condoms or something like 98.
How would they even get those? How would they get that stat? Like,
hey man, you pull your dick out your girlfriend's coming in her. You knock her up yet? Okay, I'll mark that down for the no column.
God, I hate my side of the aisle. Go ahead.
I hate both sides of the aisle. It's not a sides of the aisle thing. Everybody sucks.
I hate.
You gotta learn that, Diet.
I'm gonna stay outside.
Also, that sounds like a girl's name, so I'm just gonna call you Bro.
All right.
So surely we can expect men who aren't wearing a condom to at least pull out every time they have sex, right? Nope. And why not? Well, again, apparently it's slightly more pleasurable to climax inside a vagina than, say, on their partner's stomach. So men
actually, it's exactly the same amount of pleasure. Once I start coming, it doesn't matter where my dick is.
Yeah, but
well,
I nut inside. I
No, I don't know. It's a little better inside than out.
I think it depends on
once the orgasm started, I don't care where it finishes.
I think it depends on the guy. Every guy's different.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, obviously it feels better if you keep fucking the girl while you're coming, or if she keeps sucking your dick while you're coming, because there's continued motion, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, personally, I'd rather pull out than have a slight amount more pleasure, because the orgasm already feels good. I'm having an orgasm.
This bitch is still part of the same religion that legitimately believes that you can actually have sex with somebody by simply putting it in them and just sitting there, doing nothing, no movement, because God is apparently a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That is
Do they have to wear the underwear during sex? Does anybody know?
Oh yeah, the special Mormon underwear. I know
the
about
magic
that shit.
underwear is
There's
actually
lore.
not allowed. We used to have a co-host who was a Mormon, an ex-Mormon. The underwear is actually not allowed during sex, but they do the whole.
Soaking.
I forget what the word is. Soaking. That's it. That they.
Oh man, this is amazing. Let me
stick
put my
it in,
underwear
and
back.
they just kind of keep it in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't call it soaking. I'd call it like pickling.
Yeah, it's more appropriate to call it pickling, but they call it soaking because I guess you're soaking up the pleasure of non-sexual sex.
But where's the pleasure there? I mean, like, obviously it must feel good that like the first fucking it's in a but now I can't move.
They believe in magic underwear, Schmeckle. I'm pretty sure they found a way to have pleasure without pleasure. I don't know.
Brockus, I believe in you.
No, you don't.
And somehow I can still come.
You're gonna come outside.
Actually, believing you has completely destroyed my sex. Like the missus is leaving me because I believe in you.
You haven't fed me in 3 days, man. It's just a sanitary.
That's actually not on her request. That's just something I like to do to you. But yeah, the missus is leaving me because I was like, you know what? I believe in Brockus. I think he could go somewhere. And she hit me in the face and she was like, "Fuck you, retard." Then she spit on me.
I shit everywhere. There's no place to lay down unless it's covered in poo.
He has a third eye, and it's where his asshole should be. So I don't know where the shit comes from.
That's a lie. You're thinking of Liz Reptile again in their Eye of Sauron.
No, that was the third asshole. He has the third eye where his asshole should be. He has no asshole. Look, it's just an eye that squirts shit. I guess it cries shit now and then.
Yeah, maybe.
We're moving on from this. This is gross.
Continue, Brockus.
So men willing to risk the life, health, and well-being of women in order to experience a tiny bit more pleasure of like 5 seconds during orgasm. It's mind-boggling and disturbing.
If your boy's orgasms are only lasting 5 minutes, you're doing it wrong, Gabrielle.
It's mind-boggling and disturbing when you realize that the choices men are making. And honestly, I'm not as mad as I should be about this because we've trained men from birth that their pleasure is of utmost importance in the world. Is she Mexican?
Where was I for this training?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I grew up, despite being as Mexican as my dad's side of the family is, very white. So none of that was given to me. Beatings were given to me, but none of your pleasure is more important than hers.
I mean, I'm a black man. All we do is create babies, but I've never had that.
Don't forget you run away afterwards.
No, seriously, if one of my friends was on the stream, he would have said something just like that, followed up with that, and then I run away and never talk to that bitch again.
No, oh my gosh. That's just...
I thought you always just went out to get cigarettes. And she was very confused because you didn't smoke.
All right, Dan S says, where the fuck is AP? I'm gonna let Whichever of you has the darkest skin, you're in charge. I'll be right back.
Oh, that looks like Di is gonna be in charge.
I don't know what I'm. Okay. Well, I
You
guess
crack the whip and tell them to keep going.
yeah, just keep reading her thing
keep
so
reading
we
this shit.
get this over with.
Just don't hit me. Like I'm just skipping because apparently Schmeckle mentioned castration, and I'm not seeing castration anywhere.
Not yet. You haven't gotten to that bit yet.
Oh, goodness, it goes on for a while.
Yeah, it's a damn novel. Shit.
She did write a fucking novel.
Hey. Schmeckle's not here. What if we just tell him we read through all of it while he wasn't here?
I guess. You probably do that. I was gonna say, like, this seems like a conversation that she's having with herself.
Yeah.
Like this is the kind of rant I expect some women to go on.
In a dark-headed room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw a vasectomy in there, but I'm not seeing castration.
She goes on a bit of a rant here about condoms are sexist because something. I don't know.
Okay, she said something about if/when the male becomes responsible adult and perhaps finds a mate, if they want to have a baby, the vasectomy can be reversed and then redone once childbearing stage is over. And each male can bank their sperm before the vasectomy, just in case. It's not that wild of an idea. 80% of males in the US are circumcised, most as babies, and that's not reversible. How are those relevant?
Actually, I'm gonna pull a what is it, Gary Mitchell thing here. They actually are working on a way to regenerate it with stem cells.
No, understandable. Yeah, I heard about that too. But like, that's not the fucking point that I'm making here. Is she brings up vasectomies here, right? And she talks about how they're very safe and totally reversible. Not all vasectomies. Some are actually permanent. But then she brings up, after 3 tweets of that shit, circumcision. Like somehow they're fucking relevant. Like circumcision also equals making more babies. What?
I would say this though, you gotta admit it would be kind of awesome to have like a little switch where like you flip the switch, it's like I can make babies now, and you flip it back off, it's like nope, I can't make any.
Oh man,
I think that's called a period.
No.
Why? What? That's no.
I'm trying to get into this woman's logical space. I don't know.
Yeah, this chick is just nothing but crazy. Oh, hey, can you even have the men who will be castrated bank their sperm before it happens? Okay, so she does mention castration somewhere around here. Put a castration law on the books. Implement the law. Let the media...
No. Before you go on, I've just returned as I was returning. Dongwave, do you think that the period is an on-off baby switch?
No, I was making a joke at this woman's expense.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess the first time, no, she mentions castration before that too. In my experience, men really like their testicles. If irresponsible ejaculations were putting their balls at...
fond of my testicles.
Yes, so am I.
I can't say they're like the favorite part of my body. I much prefer my dick, but I would not like to not have my testicles.
Just let me read these fucking tweets without interruption.
I would, Brockus.
I just want to be over with this, man. I don't want to read this shit anymore.
Okay, but I will let you go without interruption if you say it in a lady's voice.
I can't do ladies' voices. I can do poor fucking ladies' voices, like Dr. Girlfriend type shit. Or the guy who was a fucking transvestite.
Do it in your best cadunt voice.
No. I'm just gonna do Dr. Girlfriend at that point then. No, I could also do the... Have you guys ever seen Little Britain?
Yes, actually. I love that show.
The tall guy who plays the transvestite. I'm a lady.
Wait, yeah, can you do the gay guy instead? The only gay guy in town?
It's just Cockney with a lisp.
Oh, then do it. Say it.
I haven't done Cockney in such a long time. I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, you fuck up everything you do, Brockus. There's no worries.
Not everything. They would stop being irresponsible. Does castration seem like a cruel and unusual punishment? Definitely. But is it worse than forcing 500,000 women a year to puke daily for months, gain 40 pounds, and then rip their bodies apart in childbirth? Bitch, you have kids! Is a handful of castrations worse than women dying during forced pregnancies and childbirth?
Wait, Brockus, shut the fuck up. Fakist says, do it in a Peppa Pig voice. Fakist, if you donate money to the Streamlabs, which Nightbot has posted just above you, we will have Brockus do it in a Peppa Pig voice.
Let's see. Where the fuck was I? Oh, childbirth. But a castration law on the put a castration law on the books, implement the law, let the media tell the story, and in 3 months or less, ta-da! Abortions have virtually disappeared. Can you picture it? No more abortions, no more abortions in less than 3 months without ever trying to outlaw them. Amazing. God, you are fucking dense, you piece of shit. And if not, is that because you actually care more about policing women's bodies, morality, and sexuality than you do about reducing or eliminating abortions? That's a rhetorical question.
Sorry to cut you off again, Brockus, but we got $2 from a Walled Fox saying indoctrination fees. Then a little squiggly line, then an N. I'm not sure what that means. Kind of looks like a little sperm. I think he was making a sperm.
He might be. Hey, you can even have the men who will be castrated bank their sperm before it happens, just in case they want to be responsibly have. Just in case they want to responsibly have kids someday. You do realize that snipping off a man's balls doesn't just eliminate the possibility of him actually fucking having kids, but it also eliminates the majority of where their testosterone comes from. Can't wrap your head around a physical punishment for men, even though you seem to be more than fine with physical punishment for women. Okay, then how about this prevention idea? At the onset of puberty, all males in the USA or in the US could be required by law to get a vasectomy. Vasectomy.
Well, let's see, Gabrielle, what I would question there is why not just do it at birth? I mean, yeah, you seem to have no issue. I mean, she brings up circumcision later, but you seem to have no issue with just harming people for no reason.
Yeah.
Why wait till puberty? Oh, we already passed the circumcision part. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking for the castration, couldn't find it, and then came across fucking the circumcision thing, and I was like, how are they even fucking relevant?
Yeah, but I mean, why wait till puberty? Why not vasectomize them? While they're little children. I mean, yeah, you are obviously willing to have shit done to innocent people. No, why wait?
Yeah. Let's take it further and just scrape young women's fucking uteruses out of their bodies. You know, give them a hysterectomy. That way, it ensures that they can never house a child inside of them. You know,
yeah, why not stop procreation? Just cut everybody's genitals up so that they don't look like genitals no more. Exacto knife to everything.
Yep.
Brockus, you be the first.
No.
Turn your camera on.
No.
Why don't we just shoot everybody?
Okay, Schmeckle, I'm done fucking reading all of these. I already read through the majority of these. I'm tired of fucking reading
I'm bored. I'm bored of her too.
God damn it.
But I wanted to get to that a little bit there. She's a crazy person. She's nuts.
Well,
she doesn't have all of her mental faculties working. There are parts of her brain that don't function like normal people. She belongs to be put in an asylum. I
She
feel like she is
belongs to
slightly
be put in an
bananas.
asylum.
Yeah, I noticed that was very, very terrible phrasing as soon as I said it. I was hoping nobody would call me on it. I meant to say she
And yet you
deserves
brought
to
me
be
on
put in an
board.
asylum. I meant like I started with she belongs in an asylum, then I went with she deserves to be. Yeah, I fucked them up. But no, this lady is legitimately insane. I mean,
She is a female supremacist, and it seems like she has a problem with men, and she would like it if women would control the world, and the only way to do that is through castrating
you know
men.
what? I wouldn't give a fuck if women controlled the world if they did it right.
Well,
You know, if they ran the world properly, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was all women doing it.
the great feminist philosopher Camille Paglia once said that if women ran the world, we'd all still be living in mud huts. And that's coming from a feminist.
And you know, that may be a fact, but I mean, if we could have an all-woman government where they could run things properly,
well,
I'd value them just as much as an all-male government or a mixed government where they ran things properly. Because the end goal, the end result is the important part. If they do it right, it's great. But don't just look at something like, hey, there ain't enough women here, so you know, get rid of the men.
Well, that seems to be a very common thought trend that they have. They'll look at something like a fandom or a government and go, oh, this is predominantly men. It must be because you're oppressing the women, which is a very conspiratorial theory to have. And I also think it's an unhealthy one. You can't just walk into an environment and observe it and go, well, there's mostly of one demographic here, and that's clearly a form of oppression. And that's just not how the world works.
You could give me a bunch of fucking... I'm a straight white male from Canada. You could give me a bunch of fucking brown Muslim lesbians and put them in charge. And if they did it right, then great. You know, excellent that these people are in charge. But don't make your goal to have brown Muslim lesbians in charge. Don't focus on diversity more than results.
See, hold on, Schmeckle, you're making a big mistake here. Because you're assuming...
No, I'm assuming that Muslims could do something right.
No. You're assuming that their definition of doing it right is the same as your definition.
No. I'm saying if they could do it actually right, run a
they do
proper
it right.
country.
Yeah, but they don't. In their eyes, what they see.
I should clarify. I'm not talking in their eyes. I'm not even talking in my eyes because my views are probably flawed. But if they could run something that would run like a first world country, then fuck it, let them do it.
I think part of the problem with all this is that their argument is based solely on complaints, and it's not even valid complaints. It's just complaints, and part of the reason why because we baby people and we say like customer's always right, and we sort of let the squeaky wheel get the grease, and we as a society tend to let.
This type of shit is actually why I brought Daya in.
I just want to hear him out.
Oh no, I'm gonna let him speak, but I'm interested in your opinion on what he's gonna say.
Oh, I wanted to know where he went before I could respond.
Yeah. You'll have to get used to that. When Schmeckle has a few drinks there, he tends to not let people finish sentences.
I've had way more than a couple drinks tonight.
I figured as much.
Hey, you said a few, not a couple. See, usually I would have got that right.
Well, to be fair though, there hasn't been a single stream I've been on with you, Don, that you haven't had at least half a bottle of bourbon.
If he doesn't have his bourbon, at least he's got his fucking gun clicking.
Speaking of which, I
so
got
it
a
sounds
flask.
like he's drunk.
Somebody gave me a flask, and I've learned that flasks just make drinking easier. It's amazing.
All right, now we got $2 from the fakest. Brockus, I know this is aimed at you. He wants you to speak like Peppa Pig. He says, "Give me Peppa," and I know he's talking about you.
But why does he want me to talk like Peppa Pig?
That's terrible. I mean, as somebody with a fucking 2-year-old, that is a bad Peppa.
Dude, I babysit my fucking 5-year-old.
Yeah, you didn't annoy me nearly enough with that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
That was not nearly as bad as fucking Peppa. All right, we got Tonka, which is good because we were wrapping up that last fucking thing.
You're almost out of gas, and I was there's just that dialogue always guy. I know him.
There we go. Oh yeah, wait, you know Daya.
He's the real draw. He's the man.
What up, Tonka?
Hey.
Yeah, well, we were gonna slip into the Tonka gym shit in a couple minutes. What the fuck went on there, man? I've been trying to look into it. I'm still very confused about all of it.
I said something that happened, and then somebody tried to act like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Show me where that happened."
You said that
I'm good on that, and then they went on a stream, and like 10 minutes in, said, "Yeah, that happened."
Yeah, you said that there's some personal details had been revealed on one of his streams, right?
Yeah, people for some reason they keep saying something about me. I never said me. Like look.
Well, yours, as far as I understand, like your face was on there.
I'm not even talking about that. People keep saying I'm talking about something to do with me. I ain't said a peep about me. Motherfuckers got an illiterate motherfucking fan base.
As far as I
used to go through to the schools, they give you that little fucking thin as fuck piece of paper, all the shit you can read on there. These motherfuckers threw that away. The accelerated reader program did not do what it was intended to do. Reading Rainbow did not get the outreach it should have got. This is an illiterate fan base.
Because of all that shit, I actually listened. I watched through that stream. I don't usually do that. Watch streams from a long time ago, but I watched probably 4 hours of it.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, I didn't actively watch it. It was in the background, but
you like glance.
But I mean, your face was in there. There was someone's name shown.
Bunch of people's names shown. It was like like everybody's talking about. Oh, there's links in Dargon's video, dude. There was nothing but links to people's doxes going through his chat through the whole fucking. I can't pretend. Let's sound the alarm bells, guys. The nukes are about to drop. It's the worst thing. Oh my god, I can't handle it.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you probably saw the tweet. I tagged in it. Like I said, hey, can Tonka keep up his fucking streak? Hey, he's going against Jim. And then like 5 minutes later, it was like, oh yeah, probably, because Tonka's right.
Tonka's always
right. Tonka is right. Tonka is always right. I swear to God, those hashtags just continue to gain more and more traction.
But I mean, there were multiple people in that stream that were doxxed, but that stream's from like a long time ago, right?
And that's my point. That's all I said.
Yeah, but what?
You had a stream, and there was identities and faces showing and all this shit. Why is everybody sounding alarm bells?
What made it come up now?
What do you mean? What made it come up now?
Oh, I mean,
their mother's having a menstrual cycle because somebody fucking linked the same shit that everybody links in every gym stream ever.
Okay, so it was the Sargon thing.
Everybody was fucking. They were flipping out about it all the time. I was like, "What the fuck's going on with you people? What the
Yeah,
fuck
no,
is going
what?
on with you people?
Last I heard, yeah, you and Jim were like buddies, right?
What do you? It's the internet. He's some
Well,
fucking guy in a Slenderman mask
obviously.
and a ball cap. What are you talking about?
Obviously, you're not like buddies, but yeah, you guys were working together and shit, right?
Schmeckle, I talked to you too.
Yeah, man, I thought we was best friends, and we're not gonna exchange bracelets.
Tonka, you talked.
Man,
to
I got all these pieces together.
Tonka, you talked to Ross that one time. Doesn't that mean you're friends with Ross?
Oh, you mean like that one time that Jim was threatening to shoot people IRL? I'm gonna line you against the wall, Ross. Dude.
Wait. What?
What?
You don't remember that?
No.
God, look, there's nothing.
I don't catch everything.
It's a pedophile. Nobody cares. Nobody likes Ross, but that's the thing.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Threatening to kill a pedophile. I don't.
Who cares? He didn't. I don't think it. No, he didn't threaten it. He said he'd like to. And if it's a pedophile, who wouldn't like? Okay, those pedophiles up on the card.
I'll be flat out. I said worse about fucking anal vape.
Then what's up? Yeah, there you go.
I mean, the anal vape. If you're listening, because of the pedo shit, I'd still like for you to kill yourself. I'll be open about that.
I would very much like you to. I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying it would be my preference if you did.
Well, Anal Vape is so obsessed with Tonka, he probably is listening to this fucking stream right now just because it's got his name in it.
Have you seen all that cringy shit that like Geek Thulu and the fucking guy who was pretending to be a girl for like 15 years did?
Oh, fucking Queen of Bants.
Yeah. Queen, Kang, whatever you want to call it. Apparently, like, they're going back and forth. I know Tonka's done something dirty.
Wait,
I know we can get him.
Man, you guys want the fucking dirt on Tonka? I will give you the fucking dirt on Tonka for just $150. I got all the dirt. So much dirt.
All the dirt.
In fact, you know what? You send that $150 straight to Tonka. I have so much dirt on him that he knows he has to send it to me.
Oh.
Wait, can we roll back for a second?
Send that money straight streamlabs.com/Tonkasa. He knows my goddamn money.
I'm doing fine, Schmeckle. You need to plug Streamlabs.
What the fuck? Become a guy.
He's trying to give to the Tonka was right.
Wait, Brett's always a guy. What the fuck, you remedial son of a bitch? What are you talking about? When?
I missed that part. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
No,
it's King of Dance now.
It was a big stupid mess that they could have fucked. Like, it was such a stupid thing. I don't know. It ends up being like the fucking, like, some Instagram model is like, you're impersonating me. And it could have just been, okay, I'm going to drop it. It's no big blah, blah, blah. And it got drug out in this big goofy shit. Like, it got taken to the point where, okay, well, this fucking model's acting like she going to sue your ass. I mean, this motherfucker.
An Instagram model was impersonating you?
No.
Or said you were impersonating them, rather?
No. Queen of Bants, you fucking tart.
Oh, no, well, no. Yeah, I didn't realize it was I didn't realize it was the model herself that had figured it out. I thought somebody had.
No, somebody else did and tagged the model, and then the model lost their shit.
Yeah. A few people made the connections, tagged her on Twitter, and
made the connections. They clicked it in reverse Google image search. What the fuck?
Right. I'm sorry. I got it. That shit is weird. Y'all weird as fuck.
Who's weird? They're weird. I don't know how they get into this shit. You got dudes pretending to be girls. You got fucking 2 40-year-old fucking boomers about to get into a fight over some decade-old shit on Sunday, and everybody's acting like it's the hottest new thing in the world.
Wait.
What?
Oh, fucking Sargon and Jim. Never mind.
Yeah.
And this is not the first time they've done this.
A 10-year-old fucking thing.
Is Jim really that old? I always figured he was a younger guy.
Really?
How young can he be? He's been bitching on YouTube since 2008.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, from his voice, you honestly thought he was young.
YouTube opened, he was here.
I can't see Sargon fighting. I see like a windmill closing eyes type thing.
No,
that'd be hilarious.
Jim's gonna win the argument, but that don't mean that Jim's.
Oh, that reminds me,
Schmeckle,
Schmeckle.
what the fuck is the argument?
I don't know what the fucking argument
that's
is.
exactly
The
what are
argument
you
is
arguing about?
You're
Bitch.
Sargon. That's the argument. From both of them. I'm Sargon, you're Jim. I'm Jim, you're Sargon. You motherfuckers need a hobby.
Well, man, I got this many subs, but I got this many subs, but my old account had this many subs.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
but I got
I
this
don't
many
have to
viewers.
go into that. They're all gonna
Isn't Sargon a politician though?
They're all just gonna have a go at each other for a few hours. They'll be done, and then they'll fucking I don't know. They both like to act like the other one doesn't bother them. You don't carry on a feud as a grown ass man for 10 years if something doesn't bother you at least a little bit.
Yeah, if something, doesn't bother you, you don't pursue it. You might make fun of it for a bit, but if you're going on for
a decade,
never mind a decade, like a fucking month, then
I will.
then you're probably a little involved.
But Sargon does seem like a dude that's one chuckle away from crying in the corner. I mean, think about it. Every time you see him in streams and stuff, he does this goofy laugh whenever he gets exposed. And it's like, oh yeah, you're going to cry. You're going to cry in a few minutes.
See, that I always took that as he feels like he's above it. That's what it comes up. I don't think you'll get him to cry. It's just he chuckles off anything that you fucking say on him because it's just he's above it.
No, that's exactly what fucking Mundane Matt pulled.
Yeah.
That fake ass fucking laugh.
He cried. You know he cried. You know he cried. He shut his teeth. As soon as he got exposed, he shut everything off and he cried. That's what I'm saying. Sargon is one chuckle away from crying. Y'all some grown ass babies. Not saying y'all, but what the fuck?
What do you mean, y'all?
I've been trying to pay it's just I've been trying to pay attention to this whole thing for a second because it seemed funny, but
you bother me about shit all the time.
And I'm not talking about you.
I know, so I can't imagine what people who you actually like mad disagree with get from you.
Oh my gosh!
I will dig at me.
I don't say too much mean stuff to nobody. I try to be as nice as possible.
I don't think you're mean. You ain't mean spirited.
But man, I've never seen But you know what I was talking about from the beginning, where I was like, I don't know if I even want to start this because. Like there's every day I look at y'all, like not y'all, I got the open you. It's just like there's a fight or somebody's a female or somebody's touching little kids or like what the fuck, guys?
Tonka, shoot the fucking clock. Just shoot the fucking clock.
No, I get what he's saying. There's a shitload of shit coming out recently. It's like doxer shit. Fucking this chick has a dick. Fucking shit like that constantly
on the regular. But it's
it's the fucking internet.
Well, all right, it's the internet, but there's also the element there where it's like, I mean, it can stop, right? Like there can be days when shit's not fucking stupid, right? The answer is usually no, because even if it's calm over here, you can look out the window and fucking house next door is on fire.
Oh, exactly. Which is like, there's always going to be a fucking fire somewhere, right? I mean,
that's dumb.
That doesn't just apply to the internet. That doesn't just apply to the world. That applies to like any city ever.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
there's always something going down somewhere, no matter what you're doing.
My shoulder is healing quite nicely. I would say maybe a month.
Oh, Brockus, you can jack off for a little bit.
No. I'm saying in about a month, I think I should be at full capacity with my shoulder and everything. So
in a month he'll be able to jerk.
It's getting closer to that day of when I knock you the fuck out in the ring.
Oh well, again, we gotta actually set it up. I gotta be able to get to where you are.
Well, yeah, of course.
You need to get super chats on your channel first.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. After being hacked, we don't got that.
Yeah, $15 in a Slurpee.
Oh, like a hot dog and a handshake. Treat them like indie wrestlers.
Well, we have made a couple $100 this month, but it's literally all been from one guy.
Kerwin.
Yeah. Does he do the same for you? Yeah, I fucking love that guy.
He throws a good bit to a lot of people, but I notice here. No, I always notice he's always over here, and he'll tell you guys, get in the Streamlabs. I just sent you something on Streamlabs, and he'll send some stuff to mine too. But I know him.
Yeah, no, he's basically filled in for the fucking super chats the past month.
That's very cool of him.
Yeah, it's awesome. I actually I spoke with him and I thanked him for it.
Like spoke, or just message?
Oh no, spoke, messaged him.
I was like, I don't know if he did stream. That's cool. But hold on. Bit Metal said start drama with Jim. I did not start drama with Jim.
Yeah, hey, you know what, Mr. Mediker, fuck you.
No, I wasn't even talking to him. If
Piece
you go and read what I wrote.
Yeah, whatever Tonka says, the official stance of the Snatchcast and all of its co-hosts and everybody here right now is fuck you, Mr. Mediker.
How dare you, Schmeckle?
I dragged you all into it.
You leave me out of this.
Yeah,
Jimmy said it more than I did. He was the one that told me to say it.
Don't put that evil on Semaj. But listen, this was, I'll throw this out and just being like mad honest about it. Right now, I've had people come at me and try to tell, oh, you're an undercover skeptic. I ain't an undercover nothing. I fuck on top of the sheets.
Tonka is actually me when I take my top hat off. It's embarrassing.
But people will say I'm undercover working for. It was like a couple months ago. I was the worst Nazi ever, right? Like I'm this horrible Nazi, and now it's like, oh, well, you're an undercover skeptic. Oh yeah, those people that I was talking about like a day ago. Oh, I'm in good with Sargon, that guy who I said is doing the dumbest shit in the world right now. That guy, I'm in with him. Okay. And keep in mind, I said that what he's doing is abundantly dumber than what Jim's doing. Never mind. Yeah, I'm totally on his side.
Jim, if you ever see this, I will send you pictures of my testicles if you request them, but you have to say please. I'll even write Schmeckle on them. I won't write your name, but I'll write my name on them so you know they're mine.
You're not trying to be Joachim.
You're gonna steal gimmicks. You're gonna get in trouble. You gotta quit stealing gimmicks.
Who the fuck has
really
written their
bothered by
own
this,
name
or
on their
just
balls?
talking
What
shit?
gimmick am I stealing there?
Joachim has a gimmick of writing other people's names on his balls and ending their YouTube careers.
Oh, I'm actually only familiar with Joachim through the Kumite shit. The Politipod says, I heard Tonka is a skeptic. Actually, no, he is a,
I'm just Sargon.
Somebody figure out a clever way to make skeptic female.
I'm shoe on head.
He's shoe on head. There we go. Deborah Miller says, I heart Tonka is a CIA again, here to kill us again, here to kill us all. I think she misspelled agent.
Maybe.
I think she left out glow in the dark and some other words.
Oh, what happened to your wheelchair, man? Part of what I was listening to during that that stream that I listened to way too much of. Apparently you're in a wheelchair, and you ain't got wrestling licenses, and you ain't got fighting licenses, even though I used the same databases that the guy recommended in the thing with your actual name and found you easily.
I told you guys that the fat dude who LARPs as a pedophile is a retard, right? I told you that.
Yeah, but the thing is, in that fucking stream, one of the guys he's talking to says, hey, go to this website and you can find all the information you need. And like, knowing your actual name, I typed it in after listening to that stream, and it was like, hey, there's a fucking record of this fucking fighter.
Yeah. Did they use a handsome picture? Hold on. Did the fighting site use a handsome picture?
I'm not gonna lie, it's not a great picture.
Motherfuckers, is it after or before a fight?
It looks like it was pro, yeah.
Oh god, dang! I get when my hair is looking good and shit.
But I type in your. I don't know what the fuck you did, but your name popped up. You're registered.
I know. I was like, who was that cat that was around for a minute? Like he'd hang around your chats and a bunch of other chats for a minute. He had a alien avatar.
Oh, are you talking about that motherfucker that we? Hey, you can't mean the cuck.
Ah, no. Dude, he's dead as dog shit. This is a wannabe cuck. Cynic. His name is the Cynic.
Yeah, the Cynics.
Like you guys were commenting back and forth with me that time on Twitter, and like you thought that I was being serious about my avatar not being inspired in any way by They Live, but it isn't, because there's this. I mean, I'm being very clear. Legally, there's no possible way this is inspired by They Live. It's a completely different thing than They Live legally. But I got what you're saying. But you thought you didn't catch that nuance of what I was saying because it's text and text is shit. However, this Cynics guy, he's like, Tonka lies. Tonka lies about his background.
Oh, God.
Okay, dude, what I lie about? He said, I'll prove he lies. And there's this thing where he said, there's one thing that I ain't told the whole truth about. I said that on Andy Worski stream, and he just emphasized that and said, okay, now you owe me $1,000. Well, no, that's not about my fucking, it wasn't about my past. I already revealed what it fucking was.
Tonka, you owe me $1,000 if it turns out that you actually are taller than me, curly-haired guy.
I don't have curly hair, but still, maybe.
I've seen how curly your hair is.
I've seen.
You owe me a grand, Tonka.
Oh shit! Hold on, are you serious? I'll send you a picture of me real quick. My hair is really uncurly.
Yeah.
Last picture I saw you, it was pretty curly.
Schmeckle, you know that there hadn't been a picture taken of me that anybody has seen in the past like half a fucking decade.
Hold on. No.
Tonka, I'm a very different person from most people. I see everything.
Schmeckle, I think you are referring to his after fucking
match.
Oh
no, yeah, no, it would have been an after match, so your hair would have been all fucking sweaty and
well,
shit.
yeah.
You dumb shit.
Schmeckle, you're not the
I
guardian.
don't give a fuck. You still owe me $1,000. I win.
It's not curly at that point, by the way. It's thick and kind of.
It was pretty curly.
This motherfucker don't know what curly is.
He doesn't.
A motherfucker. When Vamp showed me that picture, or when I found that picture, or like when it was leaked or whatever, however the fuck
you don't even know how you spell it.
I don't, but I do remember sending Vamp a picture of it with my top hat glued over it, going, "You'll never unremember this."
I'll go find it. I'll go find it. Maybe the curly. There was some curls in the hair. Whenever that shit. I don't know. Maybe.
It was at least as bad as mine in that picture because I remember specifically.
Hey, no way!
And plopping my fucking top hat on it and going, "You'll never forget this."
All right, your hair is always
motherfucker. You look like Slash in that picture.
I said you always look like Slash.
Yeah, I
now,
do.
Shit's
but
human
you
enough.
Look like Slash in that picture.
If shit's human enough, yeah, my hair will get fucking poofy. It will poof my hair out. But you look like Slash. Poofy or not. Or a human hair or not. You always look like Slash.
Yeah, I have what's called, what do you call it? Bad genetics.
Yeah, only for bitches who don't like curly hair. A lot of bitches like curly hair.
Oh, actually, more of them seem to like the curly hair than the straight. Like, in high school, I used to make it straight because bitches loved that. Now as an adult, they seem to prefer the curly hair.
It's it grew on them. Like a.
No, they're different women. I don't live near my high school.
Fucking. I don't know, what am I? I'm trying to think. Is there like a preference of hair with the women tend to run up onto the bitches? Not that I've seen.
No, yeah, all high school, fucking
Wait, no.
straight hair being thin as fuck. That worked.
No. Bitches love an afro. I ain't got forgot about that. Bitches do
Bro,
love.
Brockus, your hair's at the right spot. You can make an afro. Maybe this is how you get laid, man.
No. I have really curly hair, and I.
Brockus, turn your motherfucking camera on. Show Tonka what you can do. Get your pick out. We're gonna give you an afro tonight. Also, yeah, you owe us a truffle shuffle.
My hair is really fucking curly, and so it just curls up like this.
Okay, Brockus, if you let it down from your little fucking bunny ass, you might be able to make a fucking afro out of it.
No, I have a fucking man bun.
He does. He has a man bun. He's a homosexual.
Okay, hold on. This is something I gotta ask. Honest question here, Brockus. Why aren't you substantially more hideous?
I don't know.
You sound like a fucking ugly dude, man. You sound like you are butt fucking ugly, honestly. But look at that. You got a good smile.
How the fuck are you not looking at this motherfucker and seeing an ugly motherfucker?
Nah, dude, the way you guys talk about him, I expected him.
Well, yeah, I guess we are a lot meaner about him.
Ain't gonna have any trouble. Come on.
Well, I know. I've told him that multiple times. He could have a girl, but he's looking for love. The next woman he fucks, he wants to fall in love with her. Tonka, maybe he'll believe you more than me. Why is that a problem? Oh, why is it a bad idea for a guy who hasn't had sex in multiple years to be looking for love the next time he fucks?
Brockus, you do better than that.
He's completely misunderstanding my actual stance on it, but sure.
I am not misunderstanding. Okay, explain.
This is also a trend with Brockus. It's like every time I'm on here, is what they're saying.
They're misunderstanding what I'm saying right now.
I'm not saying any of that. That's not what I said.
That isn't what I actually told him. Look, yes.
To be fair, he is usually saying that about me. So
it's because you take everything I say completely out of context.
I take it the way that will make me the most money. People give money if Brockus is a pervert.
Fuck
you're
that
still
real
presenting.
quick. You fuck. But anyway,
he's still presenting because he's got to turn his camera back on.
Why?
Okay, fine. Turn it back on real quick. All right, throw a vote here. All right, if Brockus is hideous, throw 2. If you don't think, if you think the guy should have found a lady by now, throw 1.
And if you think he could be able to find love without getting laid before that, type like 3, like multiple times repeatedly. Because I think this motherfucker needs to get. I think he needs to get his dick wet before he goes and finds love. Yeah, the bitching witch. You're single, right?
No, you can't put that on her.
Yeah, you want to go? Okay, yeah, no, that's a little far to ask any of our viewers. That's. I'm sorry.
Psycho said
that
too.
was
I don't
unfair.
like white women's. That one's cold. All right, there's a lot of 3s and 1s. Out of the group. Oh, Pinoid News is a bastard, though. He says.
The bitching witch says you have to at least finger comment. No way you can keep that kind of curl from nodding out my hair when I let it go natural and air dry is curlier than yours.
Kumara threw 2, but it was on accident. He was falling off the motorcycle. He meant to have 1.
Oh, to be fair, Kumara fucks a dude on. Actually, doesn't fuck a dude. Just has like internet conversations with a dude on a regular basis. Kumar is not the best judge of how to find love. Unless you're a homosexual, in which case he's probably got good advice.
Man, blatant homosexual.
But Brockus, can we get you to take a picture here and make a little afro for me?
No, my hair wouldn't afro up right now.
Okay, instead, can you do us a truffle shuffle, you us? We'll tell Leaf and Nelte that they missed out.
I don't know anybody a truffle shuffle at that point.
Actually, Tonka has You love Tonka, so just do a truffle shuffle for him. Tonka demands it.
I'm not doing a truffle shuffle.
Hey, he has a huge.
Is he drunk enough to be fired from his own show yet? Do you think he'd buy it?
Maybe.
I've fired myself at least 4 or 5 times. It never sticks.
Tonka, he specific.
Snatch being one of their.
Thank fuck he showed back up. Dongwave, what did I tell you about fucking up again?
I don't know what keeps doing that.
God fucking damn it. You know what? I can't replace you with anyone. Brockus and Jimmy are useless.
Indeed.
No, I mean, Jimmy does art. Dongwave, can you do art?
I can do MS Paint.
Jimmy, you're fired.
Yay, I'm free.
That's all it took.
I don't have to put up with this bullshit. Done.
I didn't say you were free. I said you were fired.
Hey, fuck you. Yeah, exactly.
You still get to stay down in the dungeon.
Oh, fuck you. I'm not here. I'm free.
You guys can't fire Donga. Looks very nice in here.
Yeah, we got a good set, even when the hang. See, the problem is not me; it's Google Hangouts. If we were using Discord, this would be running as smooth as the chimp out.
You hear that?
Yeah,
Discord would
I
make
can't
something
work with
better.
Discord.
Although, hey Tonka, to be fair, my biggest complaint about Google Hangouts, I recently figured out a really easy remedy for, so I hate it less now.
You hate it less, but you still hate it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Brockus, you're still presenting.
Yeah, I don't control who
that's on my end. I was expecting him to whip his titties out.
Nope.
That's why you're the lesser co-host, Brockus.
No, fair enough. We already established, because the chat decided to throw it out there, that I'm apparently the scrub for fucking Snatchcast. So
how'd you become the scrub on Snatchcast?
I don't know. Somebody made a comment, and then we just kind of ran with it. So now I'm officially tied up in Schmeckle's backyard. No shelter, no real doghouse. I don't get a cellar or anything like that. I got the elements and a fucking backyard full of poop because he doesn't clean.
Yes, the issue with Brockus, Tonka, is that you never hired him, so he got stuck with me, and he's a broken man now.
Oh, yeah, fuck, man, you fall down the hill, you can stop somewhere before you hit the bottom.
I tried, but he knocked me the fuck out, and the next thing I know, I woke up with a chain around my neck.
Blows to the head. I dragged him to the bottom. Yeah, he was scraped the fuck up.
He only fell about halfway down, and Schmeckle used the grappling hook to pull him the rest of the way.
This motherfucker got to the bottom. He thought he was still gonna make it. He was like, "No, I can climb back up," and I just gave him a couple bullets to the head, and now we got a Brockus. How do you think I got Jimmy?
I stand by what I said. I have a worse lore than Scrub right now. I don't know what happened.
What happened?
Oh no, well, we don't even want to talk about the rapes I did.
God damn it! I don't remember any of those things.
Are people telling you not to eat poop in the chat?
Oh, because Brockus, it's Tonka. You gotta tell the.
He was there.
I don't care. Tell the goddamn story.
I don't eat the poo poo.
Brockus, tell the goddamn shit-eating story.
Only the gays eat the poo poo.
Brockus? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell it. One time, Brockus had a bunch of friends, and they were all hanging out. This was like the only time in Brockus' life where he had a bunch of friends. And they were all like, "Hey, Brockus, you're the least among us. How would you feel about eating dog shit?" And he was all like, "Hey, if you give me money." And they were like, "How's like 12 cents?" And he's like, "I need a little more than that." And they were like, "Okay, here's $12. And then he ate dog shit twice. 2 separate pieces. In front of all his friends. Chewed and everything. Why did I hire you, Brockus? I'm feeling bad about myself now.
Good. Feel bad about yourself. I want you to cry.
I feel bad about me because I hired a shit eater on.
Be nice to him. Come on.
What? He ate shit. Tell him the van story. Oh, he was there for the van story.
He was there for that entire stream. What the fuck is wrong? Schmeckle, how drunk are you?
These are the same stream I'm talking about.
Yes, everything that was told about me was in a fucking stream that Tonka was present for, and then he went and had some nachos, which actually sound fucking amazing right now. Not gonna lie.
Well, all right, look, the nachos that I had weren't amazing the first go round. Like I went to Taco Bell on the way up the fucking road, and they're just. I was like, well, what kind of nachos can I get? I said, well, this place has this kind, they kind of do it like this. If it's like $2, and it was regular nachos, but pico sauce was on. No. Have you ever had pico sauce? They put
pico de gallo.
I don't even know if
fresh
Taco Bell pico sauce. I don't even know if they have it like the real.
Is it like a fresh type salsa?
No, it wasn't up to snuff, but that's what they had in the fucking nacho cheese, and so that's what I was eating on the way up the road for a while. It was all right, like for 2 bites. And
speaking of eating nachos while driving up the road,
I wasn't driving up the road; I was riding up the road.
Riding up the road. But you turned down Jim's invitation to the kill stream the other night, which some people have. A lot of people have criticized.
Oh, definitely. Why wouldn't they? They were told to.
Oh yeah, you think they were told to?
Weren't they? Isn't that what it is when somebody does the retweet thing and says so? Oh well, I think this is this. You know, like that's you give them the opinion. You want to see people in a mad scramble? Watch their favorite e-celeb be gone from Twitter or gone from YouTube for a while. They shit their pants, have no idea where they're at. Consider the motherfucker to be dead in some cases. They have to be given an opinion. They don't know what to think. They'll run around in fucking circles like chickens with their fucking heads cut off.
Yeah, a lot of people were definitely very critical, but I gotta ask what was with not showing up for that.
Well, for one, I will tell you who was the most critical of me, or there were a lot of people who were critical of, but I'll tell you who wasn't really critical of my stance is Jim. Jim shouldn't be. He wasn't critical of my stance at all. I'll get to that in a second. But reason I didn't, more or less really couldn't. I don't really know. I'm not gonna run the risk of like doing Discord on the phone and like I could have like done laptop and like all this, but like Discord going down the road. No, fuck that. I'm gonna play on Twitter and eat my nachos. Talk shit. I was having fun.
That's a good reason to fucking just.
I said I would do it the next morning. I said I'd do it later on.
I think a lot of the criticism was it looked like you wanted it on your own platform, rather than anywhere else, right?
Oh, all right. I want it. No, I'm not even interested in it. Yeah, look, Schmeckle.
No, I'm
interested
not
would
saying.
you be? No, I'm just saying. How interested are you in having a conversation with me about how blue the sky is, how wet water is?
It depends. Will I make money or will you? If it'll make me money, I will argue about you. I will argue with you what color the fucking
You're not
sky
gonna
is
make
any
any
day.
money. You're not gonna make any money. We're talking about how blue the sky is, how wet water is, and how warm fire is.
Yeah, if I'm not making money, that sounds boring.
That sounds like I'd rather fucking bash my fucking brain against the wall. I mean, doesn't that just sound like a great goddamn time?
Yeah, it was a little different though. You were being called out for something, right?
No, Well, I mean, I guess he's calling me out, but
Well,
what
I
is he
mean,
calling me out?
I guess you were being called out for calling him out.
I misunderstood. Yeah, I misunderstood what you were saying. What? Hold on. Was I calling him? I thought this shit was common knowledge. What is the call out?
Oh, I mean,
said something that was fact that happened.
I should rephrase that. You were being called out for
people getting their
things that
panties
he
in a
did.
fucking twist because apparently I said something people I don't know wanted to act like didn't happen, or they had forgot, or
I mean,
I don't know.
I looked through it. There are at least 3 people doxxed in that stream.
It was the worst stream of 2018.
You being one of them.
Well, it was one of the dumbest and worst streams of 2018.
I don't know, man. There was one the other night that got really, really bad.
Which one?
Yo, Penoid.
What up? What up? I don't know. I'm gonna have a conversation with Schmeckle and Brockus later. We may have to make an evening of this because it got very, very interesting, and there's some fucking hilarious shit that just came out the other day.
I mean, we're already past our end time, but my kid won't wake up for like 7 hours. I'm good.
No. I want to see whether or not you actually want to put it out because fucking like, yo, it's on stream and it's in the open and it's fucking amazing. It's better than Brockus eating poop.
Yeah, if it's out there in the open, then fucking yeah, put it out.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I want to see if you want to put it up and shit, fucking like, yo, because it's great. Like, it's gonna have to have somebody to pump the audio in. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's gonna be hilarious.
Okay, you need somebody.
Send it to me.
Yeah, Dongwave can do that.
You know, I'll go find it and shit. But yeah, man, there's been some really, really bad streams as of recently. And I mean, especially about the whole like Scooby thing and all the nonsense that's going on. Oh my god, dude, there's been some fucking terrible goddamn streams this year.
All I know about the Scooby thing is yelling about it really drunk on a stream once.
Do you know the difference between the Scooby stream and that stream? You'll find a fucking retard out there who's gonna tell you, no, that stream was great. It was great. It was amazing. It was a great stream. I couldn't watch it, and it was miserable, but it was great. Come on, it was great, you know, because Jim did it. Just like somebody's telling, there's people out there right now like, oh, this thing Sargon's doing, the Hello Jim stream, it's a real good idea. That's the best idea I ever heard. That's the dumbest shit Sargon could have possibly done. All right, I've talked some shit. I've talked shit about how dumb everybody is. Let me make sure that I emphasize how stupid I think this shit Sargon's doing is. He was in Parliament 15 minutes ago. After all the shit that everybody had said about him, he finally actually spoke to Parliament. He could wag his dick in everybody's faces for a couple minutes. He could finally sit there content that his fucking ass made it. He was at the place he said he would get. You know what he does this?
What?
Starts flipping out at the fucking guy he's been bitching at for a decade. I'm good. I can't handle these fucking goofs. I can't handle these people. What the fuck is wrong with him? What is wrong with him? What's wrong with Jim? What is wrong with those two? Did they fuck?
Yo, they're fucking retarded. Like, man, look, yo, I thought we all agreed that Sargon was a fucking retard after that whole thing with fucking that fairy cocksucker from the alt-right. What the hell's his goddamn name?
Richard Spencer?
Yeah.
Why would he be a retard? Because Richard Spencer says, you're not as smart as you think you are. And then the crowd's like, woo, you dunked on him.
Wait, so y'all just now seeing this with Richard Spencer. Y'all didn't see how goofy he was with Christy Winters, like way before that.
What are you talking about way before that? I do not talk to these people.
He's referring to a live stream where Christy Winters and him debated, but
Christy Winters and Richard Spencer. Oh, that's not my thing.
No, Christy Winters and Sargon. Well, 1 second. 517, which I assume means he donated in a different currency. I hope AMC don't notice you're called Snatchcast. Snatch being one of their shows. Is there a show called Snatch?
Yeah, this is copyrighted. I thought you knew that. Fucking other people have been.
There's a movie called Snatch. I fucking love that movie.
It's a great movie.
No.
I know the movie Snatch. Is there? Wait. They have a show called Snatchcast.
Yeah. It's already copyrighted. I thought you already knew that.
Yeah, you know what? AMC suck my fucking hairy balls. I haven't shaved my balls in like years. They're hairy as shit. Yeah. You wrap your mouth around those and choke on the hairs.
Hold on, no, but the
AMC.
the show is only called Snatch. It's not called Snatchcast.
No. There's already something called the Snatchcast.
There was already something called the Cuntstream. It was a bunch of feminists. It didn't go well for them. Or us.
I don't know, it wasn't bad for a little while.
For real though, not Sargon, but Richard Spencer and Christy Winters talked. About what?
No. What I said was he was goofy when he lost back that far against Christy Winters. It wasn't like he just
Sargon when he talked to Christy Winters, or are you talking about Richard Spencer?
I'm talking about Sargon. I said he was goofy back then.
Look,
and nobody
we all lost. Anybody who watched that lost. I got like 30 minutes into that, and I was like, "Nah, son, this is miserable."
Guys, yeah, Tonka, I remember that stream because we started the chimp out as it was ending, and that stream was miserable. Ralph came on the chimp out afterwards, and he was just exhausted from that shit. And I think that might have been the night we got Sargon on.
I'm just saying, the fucking Sargon and Christy Winters, man, that was miserable show. Neither of them looked great. Everybody came in, had a miserable time, and left, and pretended that the guy they liked or girl they liked won. It's miserable. Just have a conversation. This debate shit, this shit where everybody thinks this is high school debate club. This is the fucking internet. All right, everybody is essentially behind two fucking boomers who are bitching about a war they started about video games a decade ago. You guys get that, right?
No, I get that, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't pay attention to any of it. Like, yo. This is why I don't pay attention to any of this shit.
We got two boomers who started a war over video games.
Wait, which boomers? I didn't pay attention.
At the end of the day, that's what everybody is riled up about, or pretty much ever, is a rivalry between two boomers who have a bit of a gripe about video games from a decade ago. One who thinks that the other one's too pure, and the other one who thinks that the other one's too chaotic.
Okay. Yo, who are we talking about, man? I don't know anything about video games.
Like, we've said their names like 5 or 6 times.
Who's Sargon?
It's Sargon and Jim.
One down.
And dude, seriously, I don't really like pay attention to these motherfuckers. Like, they've lost me a long time ago.
The conversation, apparently. It's good.
I haven't been around. I just got home from work. I grabbed a fucking beer at 3, came over here, sat down for a couple minutes, talked about how I was internet god, you know what I mean, and then fucking hopped on here. I'm the god of the internet. You don't know that? Like, yo, fucking, I run everything. I'm holding down smaller channels. Apparently, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing at the second.
That shit would not surprise me.
You know what I mean? Y'all all need to thank me for allowing you on the internet right now. All right.
Wait, Kusa has a good theory. Maybe that's why so many watch it, is because there's so much cringe. That's not why they watch it, though. Look at them. They go to it like a sporting event. People on the internet look down on physical activities and shit, like combat sports and shit, like on like real accomplishment, like real life shit. They look down on it. You know what they look up at? Getting in the stands and having a pep rally 3 days before a fucking stream is even about to happen. Sitting there and doing a pep rally. Yeah, rather not. Rather not. That's what's wrong with everybody. It's like, why not go eat a hot dog? I'm not even big on fucking hot dog. But I'd rather, fuck it, let's go to the fucking ball field and have a fucking hot dog or something. It's fucking anything. Kill it.
I got you. I don't eat hot dogs because they got earthworms in them. But you know what I'm saying? I want to tell Psycho, dude, look, stop trying to dox me, all right? Look, man, don't tell nobody else that I'm Al Gore, okay? I don't need that shit getting out. It's not cool.
That shit's been out. That's been out. Pandora's box is open. Get over it. You're Al Gore.
God damn it. Fuck. Now I gotta go hug a polar bear and hop in my private jet and fly off somewhere.
Don't hug a polar bear. Just hope that those Clinton haters don't show up in here. They're gonna pretend like you have a lot of answer for them.
They're gonna pretend, but I'm not gonna answer them. Like just so you know, I'm not gonna fucking answer them. You know, I don't answer questions. I'm God. I don't have to answer fucking people's questions. That's the rule about being God, I think. Yeah.
Is that God? No, God don't get rules.
Yeah, you don't get fucking rules. Yeah, there's no rules. I can just do whatever the fuck I want. That just tends to be how I do things. And that stream got deleted. I'm pissed off. I was gonna send it over. I'm highly upset. Yeah, it got deleted. He deleted all of his fucking content. This is like a third time he's fucking done this. The guy admitted to sucking dick for money and shit. It was hilarious.
Oh god.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been interesting.
Between that and the poo eating story from earlier, does anyone remember the name of that guy who used to be big on YouTube for eating all sorts of crazy shit? He was like a middle-aged bald dude.
Failure watches that guy a lot. The shoe guy. His name's Shoe something.
Shoe something. Shoe Nice.
Yeah, Shoe Nice, the motherfucker who eats everything.
You talking about Matthew Santoro? Is that guy?
They're similar looking, but no, not the same guy. Oh man, William Stenchever says, "Suck that Tonka dick, monkey man." He must be talking to you, Pinoid.
Why are you talking to me? Like I do some shit.
William,
I don't think
I've been gone for like the past 10 minutes, so
guys, calm the fuck down. It's fine. William gets very bent out of shape whenever he has to pay for his wife to get another purse. All that money he gets from stripping. Ex-wife, my bad. She dumped his ass.
Well, and then not only did she dump his ass, he ain't got contact with the kids. It's a sad life.
I was leaving the kids out of it. You ain't gotta be like that.
I'm not bringing the kids into it. I'm just bringing in the fact that he ain't got contact with them.
Hold on. There's a very good reason why a 50, 60-something-year-old motherfucker like William is in chats pitching a bitch all the fucking time.
Wait, William is like a middle-aged dude? William Stenchever.
Oh, William has fucking pictures of himself.
William's old as dirt.
Motherfucker.
William's been
at least 40-something with a receding hairline, but he still keeps that motherfucker long.
William has been sitting around having a moan-in chat since Moses and fucking Jesus was a tag team. All right, this guy has been around for fucking ever.
He gets so easily bent out of shape. You'd think someone that old would have more control of themselves.
By the way, Shy Willie, I have $150 if you want to leak those details on fucking AP and Ghastly. I mean, I'll pay you. I really want to. I really want the details on those guys whose names are in their credits.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at boxing gear because I'm gonna knock you the fuck out soon.
Actually, Willie. Shy Willie, I will give you $152 if you get me all of Brockus's details, which I already have.
Chaos says you mean a real boomer among us. Listen, come on, we're all boomers now.
Cynic says William has more subs than the Snatchcast. Yeah,
wait.
Our...
Is that guy?
No, it's Cynic.
Is that fucking guy?
It's not the alien guy.
Ah, shit.
Different guy.
Well, you pretend to be that alien guy. Ask him if he'll pretend to be that alien guy.
Cynic, can you pretend to be the Cynics, the alien guy? Can you pretend like you're him? I feel like if you pretend that you're him, Tonka will like blow a fucking sympathy load on your face. Tonka, can you promise that?
It depends. Depends on what.
Load?
It depends on if he can be that guy.
You gotta do it well, Cynic. You better make this shit work.
You want me to send him a link?
You know what? Actually, I sent the Cynics a link. Do you know who that guy is? The motherfucking.
He blocked me.
Yeah, you know what?
I owed him money and then blocked me.
I don't trust these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna send the fucking Cynics a link myself.
Big Fat Brian, you fucked up. First thing I see in the chat when I get back is just a blatant lie. Boomer is anything over 25 years old on the internet. No, sir. As soon as you are of legal age, as soon as you are 18, you're a boomer. Teenager to boomer.
Yo, so which guy am I supposed to be?
You lie about me.
The cynics.
He's an alien and he lies about people.
Also,
Oh.
I just
I'm not Zeph. No, I will not. I will not take up that role.
Wait, he's not talking about Zeph. He's talking about the cynics, but you still sound like the cynics. You have the same voice.
Yeah, you guys got the same microphone too. I'm just throwing it out there. You guys have the same mic. I'm beginning to think it's an op. It's an op.
I don't know. It sounds kind of like you're skeptic.
To the cynics.
Oh!
Are you being skeptical, Tonka?
Oh, I see. Well played.
Sounds like.
All right, so I sent the cynics the link and I said Tonka talk and Tonka talk. So he should know what that means.
He should show up.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that made it like seem like I'm not hostile towards him. Like it's not a hostile situation. It's just Tonka talking shit, right? Bag it. I do actually like the cynics.
I've never talked to him. Apparently, he and like Dean, he was telling me that he trains and stuff. I was like, well, that's cool. Maybe if you weren't such a pompous dipshit, it would be fun to talk to you about, shit that matters, you fucking schmuck.
Anyway, I gotta go to a new drink. So the person who matters the most in the chat, in the stream, is in charge. You guys decide who that is, Tonka.
He uses the word way too much. He needs to go get a drink. Need. Use that word a lot.
I don't need to. I mean, I'm just out of drink.
Yeah.
More. Fuck.
Refill.
I want more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get more. I need more.
He said I gotta go refill my funny.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. Pinoy just sent me the link. But
you my boy. Fucking they was talking about you. So I was like, yo, hell yeah, we're gonna drag this motherfucker in here. Where's Camero at?
I don't know. Probably sleeping. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I met these dudes the other day. They're fucking hilarious and shit. Him and fucking Tamro are fucking awesome. Most pot-headed sounding motherfuckers on the whole goddamn internet and shit. Anybody that ain't checking their shit out needs to go do so immediately. They get it the fuck done.
I'm just checking out the shipping status on the case for my shotgun.
For your ferret gun? Are you shooting ferrets? Is that what you said?
No, it's a shotgun.
I thought you said ferret gun. You was gonna go shoot some ferrets.
If I had to shoot a ferret, I'd probably use this because they're small and quick, and this is easier to hit them with than a handgun. But...
No, I thought you had like a gun that shot ferrets. Like that would be fucking awesome.
Oh no, that would be dope as shit. I'd be like a superhero if I had an actual ferret cannon.
Like a gun that just like sicked ferrets on people. You just like fucking just drive by somebody's house and just paint it up with a whole bunch of ferrets, then just roll on down the goddamn street. Like sick ferrets on your motherfucking enemy. That is gangster. I'm making that part of my lore here soon. That's gonna happen.
Somebody should tell Optic to draw that.
What, a fucking ferret gun?
Actually, Semaj, is he still here?
No, he left. He went home. Yeah, he went home. He went to sleep.
Then.
Oh, wait. Semaj is the star.
No, that's Schmeckle. Semaj is the artist.
Yeah, Semaj just fills in, you know what I mean, and does the intro and outro sometimes. This, I don't know, man. We need to fill up this fucking dead air with people saying things about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tonka, it's nice to be on the stream with you and you know what I'm saying, not being some retarded shit.
Yeah, Tonka, I'll take this chance to genuinely thank you for providing work time entertainment for me for many months.
It's cool. I appreciate you guys liking it. It's cool.
I'm actually seriously looking at fucking boxing gear. Like I'm actually customizing some stuff.
If we can make this happen, I will fight Brockus. I'll get my ass kicked. He's like 6'4" or like 300 pounds or something, but I'll fight him.
Yeah, but he looks like a fucking cupcake. Like he ain't never thrown a punch in his whole life.
Like if
you don't understand. I'm like 150 pounds and 5'11". He gonna beat me up.
Yeah, you could just be scrappy. You'll just go in there swinging like Tyson and shit, man.
I'd be a
not
better
scrappy,
matchup
though.
against Brockus, where he's a little taller and a little heavier than me, but I'm closer to him than you.
Oh,
yeah,
you know
but
what? Yeah,
people
fuck it.
love to
Let's
see
do
me
this,
get
huh?
beat up. I mean,
But-
Dongwave, you can come too. We can make multiple
But I
matches.
could bring this.
No, if you bring that, it's an unfair fight. I can't fight a gun. I mean, I can't fight a Brockus, but I definitely can't fight a gun.
Oh, if I'm fighting, for you, Schmeckle, I don't need the gun.
No. Actually, if we could start getting a couple of GoFundMe's going and shit, I have no problems taking on
If we can raise some money, I'll fight anyone. I will get my ass kicked by probably all of them.
Listen, don't fight anyone. That's not what you do. That's not what you do.
No, then Tonka, tell me how to book fights.
Tell you how to book fights? All right, one, get a little bit bigger of a name, but you're skipping that part. Okay, two, probably not pick a fight
bigger physically.
Well, yeah, probably not pick a fight with the largest possible person in your proximity, aka Brockus. Apparently,
to be fair, I said I would fight Jimmy first. Jimmy turned it down.
Tonka, I want to clarify that just because I don't typically fight people doesn't mean I can't handle myself decently.
Well, no, I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying fucking.
I know.
You know what, Tonka?
I know what you were saying.
You're not a gigantic dude. I'll fight you instead of Brockus.
Tonka, I know what you were saying, but you gotta understand, people are stupid, and you gotta be clear with people. Like, think of how stupid the average person is, and then realize that half of them are dumber.
Oh, no, but it's not hard that reading Rainbow motherfucker for that shit.
Tonka is a lot smaller than Brockus is. I think.
No, he's actually
I think you're shorter, and yeah, you have to weigh a lot less.
All right, I'll throw this out to you.
Brockus is bad.
I'll throw this to you.
Muscle weighs more than fat.
At the now time, I'm 6'2".
Okay.
I weigh about 3 fucking pounds away from 200 fucking pounds.
Okay, but Brockus is like 300 something.
Okay, so I'm
way
probably
bigger than
about
Yeah.
300.
Weight-wise, he's way bigger than me. He's got 2 inches on me.
But,
it's gonna sting.
but
he's already told me he don't know nothing.
What I'm saying is, you said don't go for the biggest guy. Yeah, you're smaller than him.
Oh yeah,
I know fucking your boy Pat.
I don't know anything.
Oh wait, hook me up with not your boy Pat.
That's what we need to do.
Hook me up with Fat Pat. I think I could beat him.
We need to do a GoFundMe for your boy Pat to beat on Schmeckle.
Hold on, Schmeckle. Leave the boomers alone. Don't go after Fat
Who the
Pat.
fuck is hitting me as long as I make money from it?
That's what. Look, that'll sell tickets.
Yo, William Stenchover says Dongwave can't fight.
Well,
William,
I'll probably lose every match, but as long as I make money, I'm good.
Pinoid. If you waste your time trying to believe everything William Stenchover says, you're in for a bad time.
I'll throw this out there.
He says he has a video for $150 of you getting your ass kicked by a girl.
So wait a minute.
Who getting their ass kicked by a girl?
Dongwave.
Oh no, yeah, I could see that.
I'll call his bluff on that. Show the video.
So
wait.
First.
Dongwave.
Yeah.
Do you think for a $5 donation, we could give William Stenchover permission to send that video to me?
Yeah, if somebody donates $5 and we get that video, and I'll up the ante.
All
right, hold on, Schmeckle, please, Schmeckle. I'll up the ante. If he sends that video and we show it, and it's actually me, I will dox myself and reveal my face to prove that he is right, and then never come back to the internet. Because there's no way this video exists, because that's never happened to me. But if he wants to, I'll go ahead. If this is me, I will, on my honor as a human being, show my face and leave the internet if this is a video of actually me.
There we go, Willie. If you can't send it
$5.
to me, yeah, you should be able to. At Schmeckle TV, whatever my Twitter thing is, or my Discord thing is rather. Send it to Brockus at Brockus_Fury. Send it to Tom Pinoid. Tom _Pinoid 1. Send it to Tonka.
No.
Don't send it to Tonka.
Send it to me.
Don't add him.
Send it to me.
He'll block you.
Yo, send it to me. Send it to me. That's how we're gonna do this. Send this shit to me.
Yeah,
And the moment
Tom
I get the goddamn video, I'm gonna fucking put this shit up.
There we go. Shy Willie, I know you're. I mean, it's the reason we gave you the name. I know you're a little shy, but Tom P's a nice guy.
I don't hate. Look, Willie's fun.
He's fun, but he's shy. He's very shy.
Okay. I'm just like there are real shitheads in the world. William Stinchever is not a real shithead. That's the thing. William Stinchever is
Will ain't a shithead. He's just an old troll trying to use the oldest troll trick.
He's just a boomer trying to make. You know what I'm saying? He's
outdated.
He's a boomer. He browsed /b/ once, and he saw somebody talk some stuff, and that's all he ever knew about internet trash talk.
Wait a minute. Which /b?
Random.
Yo, cynic, use a faggot. Internet bad for you.
All right. He sent me the goddamn video.
Oh, he did.
What?
Oh, he
all
did.
right.
Fucking video.
Pull that motherfucker. Actually, send it to Dongwave.
Yeah,
He'll be the one.
I'm gonna
put it in the side chat.
Although Dongwave, do me a favor. Pull it up in the actual Hangout so the rest of us can see it.
Let me see how I'm gonna do that. Well, I can't share my screen. That'll be the whole OBS and everything. It'll be a mess.
No, you open that up in a separate window, then do a screen share on the video.
Oh, you mean just full screen it?
Skip to 46. Skip to 46 seconds in.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna full screen this.
Yeah. You open it up in its own window, then do a screen share on that.
All right, you guys can see yourselves, I presume.
Yeah. Now you
gotta present yourself. You gotta share with everybody.
Here we go. We got this. Everyone in the audience, check the chat.
46. Go to 46 seconds. Go to 46 seconds.
The OBS seems to be just.
Man, you're really bad at this.
Well, no, you're making me do something weird with this. Normally, I just put it on the OBS like normal.
You're weird, Schmeckle. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm the
you
weird
said 46 seconds, right?
Yeah, 40 right there. Oh, wait. I'm fucking Pinoid. You know that's a child, right?
Hey, I don't know what the fuck it is, man.
All right, let's go.
What are we talking about?
Content provided by William.
Okay, hold on.
This is some derpy motherfuckers over here.
Wait, whoa.
I think this is children fighting each other.
No, it is two women of
color.
That's what you get.
They have beaten and taken the shoe of this man. Oh, wait, go back. Come on now. Hold on.
He got beat up by diversity.
And thanks. All right, good man. All right, go team, everybody. Yeah!
Oh.
It was worth it.
All right, yep.
Move along with our day. We got the white girl to bend over at the. Oh, shit!
Infinity ass.
What the hell was that?
They had every race represented. They were all females. Like that was diverse as fuck. I gotta admit.
I forget what that was supposed to be proof of, but I enjoyed that video.
There you go. Enjoy your fucking nights, nigga.
Whoa. What were we supposed to be proving again?
Who gets the fuck off? Yo, what are you doing? Are you talking underwater right now? Are you like scuba diving at the second while you're talking to us?
I think it's his mic.
I know it's his mic. He ate it. He swallowed that motherfucker whole and shit.
No, it's not this. You gotta wear
Whoa.
Slow down.
Well, you saying my mic?
Thank you, Shy Willie. It's appreciated.
Yeah, I might have to take up my buddy on his uncle's fucking dojo because he teaches MMA. So I'm not going to be learning just boxing. Just giving you a warning there, Schmeckle.
You run in there and you start fucking throwing kicks in a boxer, and you know that ref's gonna yank your ass down, right?
No, I know. I'm not gonna like.
Dan Mergliotta is gonna snatch your ass down.
I'm gonna learn a little bit of MMA, but I'm also gonna look at the boxing lessons
Brockus,
here where I live.
while we line up to fight, I'm gonna learn nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, you go out and train a bunch. I'm gonna show up with the expectation that I get my ass kicked, but there's also the chance that you're just a pussy, and I might hit you and you might fall down. I think it's a low chance because you're a lot bigger than me, but you are kind of a bitch. So
Yeah, you say that now and then hit me and see what happens.
I think they're really gonna go with the lore that you fought a black girl now.
He beat up a black girl.
Oh
no, Brockus. You know what happened? You don't want to see his dick pics.
Yeah,
you do not want this man's dick pics.
This is gonna turn into I fucking like finesse. Have you seen the shit that like some of they're passing around like a screenshot like Geek Thulu and the band? They sound insane. Like people are getting insane about me, and I don't understand it. With you saying, "Hey, let me send you my docs real quick," I'm like, "No!"
Fight you. I'm gonna come to wherever you are, and I actually know where you are, and I'm gonna fight you with all my mass. Legally, obviously, in a ring. We'll set something up, but I will hunt you down and set up a match.
Well, Schmeckle, how many fights have you been in?
2. Exactly 2.
Dos.
Has it been a while?
He's from Canada.
It's been like since I was probably 19.
You're fucking dead.
Oh yeah, you're a trained fighter, but I'm still gonna fight you.
I don't look. All right, if we start off with the first goal being Brockus and the stretch goal being big, your boy Pat there.
I'm thinking we can do that. We reach a small amount. Brockus beats me up. We reach a larger amount. Fucking your boy Pat beats me up. We reach a huge amount. Tonka beats me up.
Now you're from Canada. Were they actual fights, or was it just like you're not my buddy guy, or fucking?
You're not my buddy. That got his shit. I see a meatball that I talked to frequently in the chat, and they said maybe people just want blood. No. Geek is kind of deranged. I don't know.
No,
I hope he gets like some kind of real cool, just chill the fuck out moment here soon.
No,
it won't happen. It won't fucking happen.
Don't say it won't happen. Look, I've seen some crazy motherfuckers.
I don't think he's gonna do shit. Like he's always been fucked up. Like I've always had doubts about the guy from the start.
I'm not saying that he'll do
but
it.
I think he's just a fucking attention whore.
It's not an.
He behaves
depends on how big you want to put it on him. But no, it's not that he hates. I'm not even going with any of that. This motherfucker hates me, but I don't hate him because I just fucking. He started doing stupid shit and I just dipped. Like shit just started getting dumb over there. I used to sit around and talk to the guy a lot. Like he's all right, dude. For real, like when he's not fucking nuts, he's all right.
Yeah, we talked this morning. Me and him talked this morning and shit. Fucking he behaves himself in my Discord server. He comes and plays video games with Excel.
He's kind of held to that now. Like him acting crazy made everybody like dip off from him. I think somebody said like he went away for a while and shit. Like now he's coming around. Good.
I didn't fucking like him before.
I didn't say I'm gonna like him.
One second. Niece polysexual pagan says, someone show Schmeckle your boy Pat. He thinks it's Fat Pat. No, I know it's the gigantic black dude. Don't worry. Like I said, he's the second tier. First one is 6'4" Brockus. Then we move up from there.
Yeah.
No matter what, you're gonna see my ass.
You get the if we get the fucking money. If it hits that stretch goal, I will definitely bump up your pay because you're gonna fucking die.
Oh no, I'm gonna get the shit kicked out of me no matter what. I've only picked. You are the smallest person I put in this lineup.
I'd seriously bet on Schmeckle over Brockus. I really would.
And see, part of me thinks I might be able to beat up Brockus.
I think
your boy Pat or Tonka.
Just talking shit. Just talking shit.
Yo, I think Schmeckle could fuck up Brockus. Like, legitimately, like, yo, I think you run up and you just hit him with a good right hand.
Yeah, I think if I was able to land the first blow, Brockus would be done.
I don't think he'd be done, but I think like it would be a whole different fight if you landed a good shot just off the start and had him respect your fucking muscle. And I think you'd be all right a little bit in the fight.
A common mistake people who don't know.
Tom has not actually seen me. I haven't been on.
No. I've seen you.
Camera.
I've seen you with your hat and your fucking, you know what I mean, your fucking beard and shit. I've seen you. I know what you look like. I've never seen like your whole like stature and shit, but I'm telling you, I think you hit that nigga with a right hand, you'd be okay.
Well, here's
Like,
another
seriously.
thing you got to consider: people who aren't necessarily used to fighting or thinking about fighting or whatever.
They act a lot
They don't protect their throat. They don't instinctively.
They don't
drop their
protect
chin.
anything. They don't tuck their
If you
chin.
get a throat strike in there, they're done.
I've never seen a throat strike happen in a fight.
Me either.
No, never mind. I've seen it happen like on the ground. Like I've seen it happen a couple times. Like guys
just
get down
walking
on
up
the
to
ground.
somebody and just jabbing them right there in the throat. Yeah,
That's the thing. With me and Brockus, I think we probably both have the same experience in a fight, but also he's much bigger than me.
I've seen guys lose fights on the ground because they were punching down and hit the fucking concrete and break their goddamn hand and wrist, and then all of a sudden the whole fight changed over because they couldn't fucking swing anymore. Like there's a lot of factors in a goddamn fight, but what I'm saying is I think Schmeckle can beat Brockus because I don't trust anybody fighting with a man bun other than Steven Seagal.
I don't fucking have a man bun. That goddamn black.
Oh shit! I didn't know man bun.
You have a fucking man bun, Brockus. We've all seen it. It's attached to your fucking head.
That's a man
Every
bun.
time we look at the goddamn
curly.
fucking camera.
It's just a fucking curly ponytail. Eat a dick.
Turn your camera on, Brockus.
Fucking turn my camera on.
Turn your goddamn fucking camera on, you little fucking whore.
How retarded are you, you fucking Jewish-looking cunt?
Look, your hair is pulled back in the man bun. Oh, and you have the fucking Bruce Almighty fucking chin strap and shit.
What?
Joseph Kerwin for
Bruce Almighty was clean shaven.
No, the Noah joint. Fuck Evan Almighty. Which one was that? Fucking the joint with the animals in the boat.
Tonka, Tom, you shut your goddamn mouth for a second. Joseph Kerwin's saying something.
What's he saying? And did you say it through
$3,
stream?
he said, what's a Canadian fight after the exchange rate? We're gonna get slaps and hair pulling. No,
Yeah.
man, it's only half Canadian, and I mean Brockus is
Your
half
boy
a
Pat's
woman,
pretty
so
fucking American.
yeah, your boy Pat is very American. I'm pretty sure if that man tattooed an American flag on his chest, he could make it look like it was waving in the wind.
I'm saying, right? Yo, is it weird that I'm not scared of Canadian black dudes? Like they start coming up talking with that Canadian accent, talking about a boot and shit.
Boy
Like,
Pat
fucking-
Canadian, he's American, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, if he's not, he presents himself very American.
All right. There is Bad News Brown. He's Canadian.
Oh, see, I'm not scared of Canadian black dudes. Fuck Canadian black dudes. They don't scare
Bad
me
News
at all.
Bad News Brown was scary. His name was Bad News Brown.
I don't care. I'm not scared of Canadian fucking black dudes. I'm just not. Sorry.
You might have been scared of him. You might have been scared.
That's just like I'm not scared of like fucking immigrant black people. Like I'm like, nigga, you like skinny and shit. You wearing sandals, like bro, there ain't no way you beat me.
What
about the sandals? Take it away. Is it the Crocs?
I don't know, man. It's something about like having scaly toes I can step on at any given moment. You know, that makes things different.
It's all about the toes.
You can't kick me with the steel-toed motherfucking Timberlands. You know what I mean? Like if you can't kick a motherfucker with your steel toes, it changes the fight. You know, fucking, it's a whole different thing then.
Steel toes. Here's the thing with steel toes. I've seen someone do a fight with steel toe boots on, and they start kicking. The guy moves and they kick as hard as they can at the ground. Or no, I think they actually got the wall, and it fucking cut the fuck out of their foot.
Yeah, that's the thing. You think of it as fucking armor against it. If you fucking kick with that shit, you get the top of the fucking steel toe driven into the top of your fucking foot.
That's why on the inside you gotta have padding. You gotta have like a.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much.
No. Yo, it's still. Flesh gives, concrete doesn't. If you connect with flesh and bone with your fucking steel toe, you're gonna fucking break it. It is what it is. It's worth the risk for that one. But what I'm saying is like, I'm not scared of Canadian black dudes. Like they're not scary to me. You know what I mean? They haven't gone through the American system of being black. You know what I mean? Which is a whole different thing.
Oh, what do you think of Guy? He's an American black dude, I think.
American black dudes are different than fucking Canadian black dudes. Like American black dudes are to be respected because you never know what type of hood shit they've been through. You never know. You know what I mean? Fucking it just is what it is.
His mother, actually like his stepmother, his real mother's still alive, just he had a stepmother for some reason. She was shot in the head in front of him. Her brain splattered all over his face. He tasted some of them. It was disgusting. He puked.
Pinoid, you do know Canadian black dudes, just American black dudes that made it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're demoted in the ranks. You know what I mean? As far as people are concerned.
They made it. They did the full run. They didn't stop.
Oh yeah. No, he's talking about the fucking
he thinks our country's better than his.
Underground Railroad, fucker, is what he meant.
Oh well, wait. You saying that Canada is better than America? Are you fucking, bro? Look here, don't make me get the trebuchets out.
Our country was better than yours during slavery times.
That's not what I said.
Your country was never better than ours.
I'm saying we the same people, bro. I'm not saying that they're better than you.
You're trying to say that Canada's better.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You ain't got no ground to stand on this one.
Nobody said Canada's better. I said they're the same people.
I'm saying fuck Canada, fuck Canadians, fuck Justin Trudeau, fuck their fucking maple syrup ass fucking pancakes. Yo, fuck their fucking bullshit. Fuck goddamn spotted dick. Fuck, man, fuck all that shit, yo. That's what the hell I'm saying at the moment.
I don't agree with any of that. Our country is
fuck Putin. Or poutine, or whatever the fuck.
We were pretty good with the whole hey, we'll take your slaves and make them not slaves thing, and then we were pretty good with the hey, gay marriage is okay thing.
Hockey's not a real sport.
That's it. No, hockey's not a sport.
Now, do y'all actually have rainbow roads up there though, where they painted the street in rainbows?
Possibly. I don't live in a city. I don't often go to the city. I've never seen a rainbow road.
Y'all niggas is either going to be America Part 2 or China Part 2. One of the two. I'm not real sure which one's going to be yet.
I'm hoping for America. I would honestly like if you guys would,
you forgot one option. England Part 3.
What are you talking? England's not even a real country.
We're already England Part 3.
England's not a real country. They're not going to come take over you again.
Actually, we came before you. We were England Part 2.
I don't even give a fuck. Yo.
Yeah, Quebec will never be independent. Never.
You're barely even a real country on some serious shit. Like, yo, fucking.
No, that's unfortunately. That's a misconception. We are a very real country who has actual influence and shit. And
oh, word. How's that working out? How's that working out with Saudi Arabia?
What if Russia came over the North Pole?
No, what I'm saying is, as far as the UN and shit goes, like Canada does have some influence, and we are going
only as long as we say you do. Number one, and number two,
we almost always vote a different direction from you as far as the UN goes.
Again, we allow you in the UN. Okay, that's the only
UN
reason
is
you're
in
there.
New York.
Yeah, it's in New York. Number one. Number two, I'm pretty sure. Wait, didn't Saudi Arabia start locking up all your fucking citizens that's in there?
They did something
You know what I
weird.
mean?
Nah, the Saudi Arabia locks up everyone's citizens.
But
They don't lock up ours. You know what I'm saying? Because we're the United
Canadian.
States.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We just give them all our money.
Schmeckle leaf. What if Russia came over the North Pole and invaded you from the north? Would you guys be able to hold them off long enough for us to come save you?
No, we wouldn't be able to hold off Mexico. I mean, maybe Mexico, but we wouldn't be able to hold off most countries if they were to choose to invade.
Definitely not Mexico. They got the.
It doesn't change the fact that
Canada
our involvement in the UN, NATO, and all that is detrimental to us. Well, we get your protection, which we've never needed, at the expense of fighting your wars. I mean, we've done a lot of things that are preferable to the way you guys did things. Like, how did you guys separate from England?
Yo, we fucked them up. We whooped that ass. That's how we fucking.
Yeah, you know what we did? We said, hey, we want to be a different country. Hey, it cost us like nobody. Oh, hey, if you're gonna say it's because of you guys, we did it. Yeah, no. We did it. We did it for you guys.
Object of Hate has beef with me. He said England's not a fucking
Then explain
country.
the War of 1812.
Yeah, we fucked them up again.
The War of 1812, where we burnt down your White House.
Because you were with
objectively.
Because you were with England. Because
y'all
England
are
was
wondering
you.
why England didn't want Canada, right? Why the fuck would they want it? Y'all can have it. We don't want that shit.
No, we still have a stupid fucking observance of the Queen. Only Quebec is part French.
All of y'all are part French. You're all French.
Actually, Quebec and the East Coast, I think. They
that's your whole thing. And Vancouver.
French.
And Vancouver. And like the whole place is French.
Vancouver's not French.
You all got like French signs. I've been up to Canada with your little black squirrels and your weird French stuff and your prices.
Wait,
and your
what fucking color are your squirrels?
We got
gray.
Here.
They're gray. They're
gray?
That's what color they are. They're gray.
Ours are brown or black.
Ours are gray. All right, because this is America, and we're Americans.
Your squirrels are wrong.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about right now.
Squirrels are wrong.
I think that's the worst part of America. Your squirrels
American
are wrong.
squirrels are wrong. That's your angle now.
Yeah, fuck your country. The squirrels are wrong.
Nope, squirrels are perfect.
Schmeckle, make that the tagline for this episode.
Why are your squirrels gray?
They're gray.
They're also sometimes brown.
I don't have any brown.
And
regular
if you
squirrel
find that
color.
they're in some parts of the country, because America is such a vast country, there are red squirrels.
Hang on, I'm gonna look
Oh,
up.
no,
look up my
red squirrels and black
squirrels are
over here.
also acceptable. But why the fuck are they? Do you just have elderly? What the fuck's up with your rodents?
They turn gray faster because they're under constant stress of being shot because we all.
They're
have guns.
closer to fucking radioactive situations. Wait, no, you guys didn't have Chernobyl. That's the Russians. I always confuse you non-Canada countries.
We did
No, yo, we had 3 Mile. I live like 20 minutes from 3 Mile Island.
I don't know what that is. I only know one nuclear spill.
3 Mile Island. You should respect America's nuclear spills because it affects you. I mean,
yeah, I would assume that would affect us more than Chernobyl.
Yeah, like fucking, we had a giant nuclear accident. You know what I mean? That they said no radiation got out, but these bitches' faces are melted. You know what I mean? So I know.
Well, yeah. Melted faces usually means a bad situation.
Or a really good guitar solo.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And wait, I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this with y'all. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm gonna show you our gray squirrels. You know what I mean? It's highly important, right? Like, yeah, look, these are our motherfucking gray squirrels. Y'all see these
That's
motherfuckers?
wrong.
That's a gray squirrel. That's what a
Look at
squirrel's
that guy.
supposed to look at.
And there's a red
That
one up
is
there.
not what a squirrel should look like.
That
Look,
is
look
exactly
here,
what a
there's a red
squirrel's
one.
supposed to look like.
Type in fucking Canada squirrel. That's
Leaf
wrong.
was already on the chat.
That fucking squirrel looks like it's elderly. It looks like a rat with a tail.
It is a rat. That's why we call them rats with tails.
It is rat.
Yeah, see, ours look more like these ones at the top here. Fucking brown or black or red.
Yeah. This is what your squirrels look like, man. I seen them. They look like these motherfuckers. That's what your fucking squirrels look like.
Oh,
Devil-
That looks more like a rat.
Most of the ones around my area aren't black like that. They're they're more like the ones that at the top. No, that's not a squirrel. That's a chipmunk.
Yeah, I know that at the chipmunk. They say it's red and gray squirrels in Canada and Ireland. I put in
Yeah,
gray.
no,
I put in Canadian
that's a fucking chipmunk.
I know what it is, but apparently Canadians think this is what a squirrel looks like.
No, that motherfucker right there. Yeah, that's what our squirrels look like. Except usually darker.
That's a field mouse with a bushy tail. Is all the fuck that is. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, all rodents are essentially the same. But I mean, ours are not fucking
that's what a squirrel looks like. See,
That squirrel is thick.
Well, I mean,
We do have some
maybe out in BC, but BC is not even really Canada.
Hey, look at that squirrel. That squirrel.
That's a proper squirrel. That looks like a squirrel. And actually, that's in Kitchener. That's particularly
Probably
close.
not even a real squirrel. It's an immigrant.
Yeah, you can tell by the gray in its hair.
Yeah, it's gray. It's gray. It's not fucking brown or red. It's fucking gray. It's a gray squirrel.
It's gray, but it's not like the fucking light
gray fucking
gray
squirrels, dude. This is what color fucking squirrel's supposed to be. It's gray.
Man, I'm at a disadvantage here. I am like colorblind and shit. Like, but
all right, stop presenting me.
This one you got on the screen, that looks too gray. The last one you pulled up, it looks like a fucking. It looks like you know how old men will get different shades of gray. Yeah. It looks like it's at a fucking like winter when it should be at like a fucking shadow.
I got you. Well, what I'm telling you is that's what our fucking squirrels look like around here. Your squirrels are wrong because I know what the fuck my squirrels look like.
Our squirrels are better because they're the ones I'm used to. Since we have you running shit, it's really up to you. I basically carry shit as long as it's gonna go. Here, let's do a thing. Pinoid, wrap shit up.
All right, folks. Well, here's a situation, man. Look, we're gonna shut this bitch down tonight. I want to thank Brockus, Cynic, motherfucking.
Actually, Pinoid, I've changed my mind. Tonka, wrap shit up.
Schmeckle is the worst thing ever. Brockus would probably kick his ass, but we definitely know that your boy Pat would 1000% kick his ass. Pinoid's outro was going to be way better than mine, and Schmeckle just proved one more time why he is the worst host on a YouTube show.
Hey, you know what? I changed my mind again. Pinoid, wrap it up.
Good deal.
All right. Here's the situation, man. Look, I'm Tom Peace from Pinoid News. Yo, come check me out. I am 40 subscribers from a fucking 1,000. Yo, come give me a goddamn sub. Thank you, Tonka, for coming the fuck out
Don't
here.
give him a fucking sub. Make fake accounts. Give him 40 subs.
There we go. That's how the hell this works. Yo, I want to thank motherfucking Brockus, Cynic, Dongwave, that nigga with the goddamn pajamas in his fucking picture. I don't know who the fuck he is. And motherfucking, as always, your boy Schmeckle. Make sure you wash your goddamn cocks and shit. And now we're off the fucking air. Fuck y'all niggas.
All right, take it away, Marty Robbins.
Came down to this southern town last summer to show the folks a brand new way of life. But all you've shown the folks around here is trouble, and you've only added misery to their strife. Your concern is not to help the people, and I'll say again, no, it's been often said. Your concern is just to bring discomfort, my friend, and your policy is just a little red. Now, ain't I right? Ain't you right? Ain't you right? It matters not to you how people suffer, and should they, you consider that a gain. You bring a lot of trouble to the town and then you leave. That's part of your communistic game. I detect a little communism. I can see it in the things you do. Communism, socialism, call it what you like. There's very little difference in the two. Now, ain't I right? Ain't you right? Ain't you right? Your followers sometimes have been a bearded, bathless bunch. There's even been a minister or two, a priest, a nun, a rabbi, and an educated man have listened and been taken in by you. All the country's full of two-faced politicians who encourage you with words that go like this. Burn your draft card if you like, it's good to disagree. That's a get acquainted communistic kiss. Now, ain't I right? Ain't you right? Ain't you right? One politician said it would be nice to send some blood and help the enemy in Vietnam. That's what he says, here's what I say, let's just keep the blood. Instead, let's send that politician man. Let's rid the country of the politicians who coddle tramps that march out in our street, protesting those who want to fight for freedom, my friend. This kind of leader makes our country weak. Now, ain't I right? Ain't you right? Ain't you right? Let's look and find the strong and able leaders. It's time we found just how our neighbors stand. If we're to win this war with communism, let's fight it here as well as Vietnam. Let's rise as one and meet our obligations, so communistic boots will never trod across the fields of freedom that were given to us with the blessing of our great almighty God. Across the fields of freedom that were given to us with a blessing